Oh, hello there, and welcome to another night of D&D fun. We've got the Fist as usual. Last time they were heading up north in search of some vampires or some illithids or some demons. They were following Dr. Cage. They've got a quest with their big timer on to try and get some ingredients before they get absolutely destroyed by a powerful cadre of mages. They just fought some Ramarasmas, which were like super strong. Did some work on them, and then they fell through the ice. The ice had been weakened, and they just fell right through into this natural cave, and that is where we stopped it last time. So we'll just bring the guys in, and we shall make a start. Everyone's here apart from Wonders has just gone AFK. Gamulf will be joining us shortly. He said he's going to be a few minutes late, but let's join the party.
Rock of slightly warm.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, on about Grimm's super item.
Yeah. So I've got 18,000 points to spend on their stream next time I'm on it.
Yeah.
That's a nice amount of pointage.
I'm gonna
spend it all on just the Dice of Destiny. Just throw them all out.
Nice. So yeah, just a quick recap. Obviously, just fallen through the ice, and then we called it a day there. Where's my note?
I think the first thing I want to do is we could check out this dead dude.
So basically, they fell through the ice. The ice and the rock had been weakened by the mating Rasmarazes and their young, just burrowing through, doing lots of tunnels and making a little nest. You fell through the ice, and then you hit something a bit more solid, which then just completely collapsed underneath the weight of the party dropping onto it, and you fell further into another cave. It's hard to determine exactly where you are or how far you've fallen. Through the sounds of the tunnel collapsing in and around you, you can just about make out a wet slap and a thud, followed by a rasping sound and the sound of running liquid. As you all adjust to your new situation, it appears you've fallen into a small natural cavern. The sounds that you heard seem to be emanating from a elf who's underneath the rubble, who seems to have been crushed, bleeding heavily. He seems to be reaching out a hand as he goes limp, as he seems to pass away. In his outstretched hand, there's several pieces of paper. Most of them are soaked in blood, however, there is one that you can just about read. The others you can surmise that they're more like blueprints and plans. But the one you can read, I'll show it to you now. It should pop up on your screen now.
Whilst everyone's reading, I'll reach in to help up the elf. Or remove any debris that's currently with the elf.
The elf's is definitely gone. Majority of his body has been crushed. His arm's been ripped off, and it does look as though his internal organs have been smushed. Definitely beyond your ability to save him.
Sure.
Can I use our Necronomicon
You sure I can?
to raise him as a another skeleton, please?
I know, right? It's definitely gone. Absolutely. The healths are linked. I'll just change that. I don't know why it keeps linking the health.
What's that symbol? Is that a dragon head inside a fireball?
It is. Someone in your party will definitely recognise the symbol.
Yeah,
I think
Alright, there's a picture of you on this piece of paper.
this has nothing to do with me, but I know who it does pertain to. Dragor, bastard. He's the one that I been training to fight, so this is what it's been leading towards. It seems like we may have dropped into his basement of Grey Skull Keep.
How
thereabouts.
Convenient.
Anyone having trouble with Roll20 and scrolling? Just me.
Can you not see the guys? I had to like scroll really far out.
Okay, just as if my
It's right in the top right hand
The
corner.
very top right hand corner. It's quite a large area you've come into.
Oh no, I can see where. That's okay. I'll try and refresh. See what happens.
Hopefully these tunnels will lead us to him. It's got a bone to pick with that bastard.
Hey, thanks a lot for that, sub, Lucy. That's awesome. Thank you very much.
Did the elf have anything else on him?
Flies.
The paper or he?
There were two blueprints, wasn't there?
Rectoroo, eh?
I think the blueprints were ruined.
Everything's ruined. You can tell that there's blueprints. You don't know what they're for, but you can definitely tell that they're constructing things. But they're that ruined, you really can't tell.
Okay.
That's the only thing that's slightly legible, and as you can see, it has got a bit of blood on it, so most of it's legible, not all of it.
The letter talked about gold. I checked to see if he's got any on him.
Yeah, you sure can. Throw an investigation.
I'm gonna try and reset my laptop. I think I've had it on quite a bit, so I'm gonna refresh it just to save time. So I'll be back.
Okay.
So you're rooting around my skeleton now.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been resurrected.
oh yeah, sorry.
It's very willing.
You can move around in his pockets. You sure
You
can.
just need to be aware that it's now alive again.
Yeah. Sorry, Straz, I thought worth seeing if there's anything else on him.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, you found about 50 gold in his pocket.
50 gold, there you are, each.
I think you're
That's okay with you, Straz?
Yeah, but it's my skeleton, my property.
Well,
my 50 gold,
it's-
right?
No. I think it is.
We can share it around. That's fine. Cool. Let's repeat what's around the corner.
Yeah. Off, do you want to have a look if there's any? Do you want to try sneaking up?
Can we do that? Can we ask?
He
folks
doesn't.
that may-
He doesn't retain any knowledge at all of his previous life. If you're planning on questioning your new Skelly Bob friend,
Well, can we get Gamolf to sneak up to some of these areas in front of us?
Gamolf is just logging in as we speak.
Oh.
So
To late than never, I suppose.
I'm sure you'll be able to ask him yourself.
Hey, Gamolf, make yourself useful.
And what?
I don't know, do some sneaky stuff, whatever you sneaky people do.
One sneak roll with extra sneak. Cool. Nearly in chaps.
Cool.
Oh my god, we've got a hype train. Cheers, Kinetic321 for that sub. 3 months, sure does fly.
Mo's had a haircut.
Super exciting. I have had a haircut and a beard trim as well. I'm looking very,
Very
young
fresh.
now.
You do. Fresh as a daisy.
This is usually what happens. My hair usually goes really big and long, and then I just shave it all off.
Shave it all off and start again.
Start again.
God, this map's massive, isn't it?
Right
That's
hand
what
corner.
she said.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Come on, Boba.
Are we, because we're in this like kind of corner area.
Yeah.
Is it worth us doing that magic hut thing and just resting up? Can we like?
Or we could do.
Because we just had a pretty major fight. What are people looking like on?
I would, I've got some spells I can still use.
Because this is a fucking massive area to clear.
Yeah.
What time of day are we at?
Well, we're in a cave, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but we just fell in the cave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what did we do before that?
It
Were
was
you
late
like,
afternoon. Late afternoon when you fell in. You just fought the Razmatazes upstairs.
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
hunting Dr. Cage with his disappearing magical horse and carriage.
But yeah, and we've just found this letter from
So is it late?
Dracor.
So after that
late
fight,
afternoon.
late afternoon, is it?
I suppose
I mean, you all are, you're quite exhausted after the fight. You've exerted yourself enough to have a nap if you want a full rest. It's not like, you haven't done anything and you're trying to have another sleep after just sleeping.
Yeah, I'm thinking we like alarm up the entrance, get inside the
Right.
defensive bubble thing, and then
it
when we
might be
come out of
worth
it, to be ready for a fight when we come out of it.
it might be worth setting up the tiny hut and then getting Gamov to go out, because if he starts from in it, then he can go out and come back in, can't he? So we could do the hut, and then he could go have a look around, just make sure that we're not.
Yeah, I'll spend 11 minutes creating the hut.
Okie dokie.
We're all inside the hut.
I'm going to presume you've just about all grouped up. 10-foot radius. It's going to be a bit tight for all of you.
I'll get my skeletons in my hole.
So that's a 26-foot radius.
I
Oh,
dragged down
that's a
10-foot radius.
so that's a 13. Yeah, it's slightly off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just with your undead friends in the hole, then you can certainly fit everyone in.
Yeah, let's do that then. And then I'm gonna do alarm as well, so I can see.
Guessing you're just going to like alarm the neck here, just
Yeah,
very
well,
close to you.
hold on, let's see how big a thing it is. Well, it's a 20-foot cube. So I could have, this is a 15-foot cube, so it's at 10 feet, so the whole thing.
We don't just need it in the entrance way to see if anyone's like waiting for ambushes, because above us is a big hole, isn't it?
Yeah, so like that,
Yeah, because then it.
that square, and it'll be an audible alarm.
Do you know what? Just like there, a bit further down.
Yeah, that seems like a good spot, because then it means if they're in.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you can move it because it's like intersecting one of my walls, so it might stop you moving it properly.
Yeah, that one, there.
That one there. Okie dokie. So you've done your tiny little hut. You've set your alarm up.
I'm gonna be standing there like sharpening my glaive. It doesn't need sharpening, but just for the sake of it, and because I'm being ready for a big fight and hopefully fighting Dragon, I'm be really focused.
How many? Did I only have one level of exhaustion? Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that me back to normal then.
You did go up to 2, but you used your fancy new stilettos.
Oh yes, my pink boot, my pink high-heeled shoes.
I don't think I've given you a card for them yet.
I also have the cod piece of milking, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I've added the cod piece of milking for you. Just haven't added the that's boot. So what's the plan, chums?
Let's rest up.
Yeah, let's rest and then.
But as they start resting, I'm just going to go and do a little bit of sneaking out. Will I set off the alarm trap?
No, Straz decides who is and who
Okay.
isn't.
Cool. So I'm going to just do a little bit of recon.
Hey, thanks a lot,
As
Captain
people,
Erasmus,
have a
for
little
that
nap.
gifted sub.
Join them.
Charlotte is
Does
now
Gamorth
sub to
need
me.
less nap than us? 'Cause he's part elf.
No, only full elves need less nap.
Alright.
Okay. Jesus Christ!
That's Strasbourg and.
That was some
Yeah.
epic crinkling. Sounded like an
Russia in the
actual
world's
fire.
biggest bag of crisps.
Yeah, it's pouring gravel or something.
It's the squeaky chair.
Okay, so you're pretty confident, you've gone stealthy.
I now can't move it. I guess it's because it's underneath or behind that.
Yes.
Hold on. There we go.
Strasbourg's got like the loudest crisps ever. Put them in a
Actually,
bowl.
It's definitely Straz.
Well, they're open. Oh, they're shut. I need to open them up.
Okay, so you can see 2 giant metal doors. I don't know if you heard that.
Keep it secret.
Yeah, it appears as though Gamorph has found a secret.
Found a what? He'll tell us.
What did I find, Mo? Sorry.
It should say in the chat, yeah. It should have appeared on the screen next to you where you stood.
Yep.
It looks like it's waving at you, but it's not. It's just there to draw the eye.
I'm going to investigate it because history has taught me not to just pull things that I find. Oh, it's probably fine, isn't it?
It's just a, your run-of-the-mill bog standard lever. What could possibly wrong with a lever?
Okay, I'm going to yank it.
Wait.
You can't talk to him. You're all having a nap. So you're yanking the lever.
Yeah. But like gently making it move.
Gently gonna make it move. Oh, okay. So as you gently make the lever move, the closest large metal that seems to be like the door that's blocking the entrance closest to you slides open.
If I let go of the lever, does the lever retract and the door shut?
It does not.
Ooh, so this door is now open.
It is.
Ooh. Okay. I'm going to get to the doorway and then have a little look in. Nothing's running super slow. I think this map must be killing it.
I think it is a bit too big. Everything is running super slow.
So many macros.
Strazna, if you can roll a d4 as well. Chat's giving you an evil dice effect for eating nuts and bolts.
I've been punished for making noise.
Oh, a 1, eh? You feel a wave of exhaustion wash over you.
What does that mean for me?
That means all your ability checks are at disadvantage.
For how long?
Until your next rest. This one doesn't count because it's hit you halfway through. You've got to have a full rest to get rid of it.
I don't like you, Captain Erasmus.
Okay, so yep.
I think I can do restoration on Straz if it's going to take an effect, and I'm sure if Mastiff has an exhaustion at the moment, but I'm sure.
We're all asleep now, right? Currently.
Yep, you're all currently having a nap unless you set up some watchers up.
We just let Gamorph go off and snuck out.
Okay. I had a little look in this room from the doorway, Mo. That's what my investigation roll was for.
Okay, as far as you can see, it's just a natural cavern. You don't seem to see anything. Other than, some walls, a bit of rubble. It's definitely a natural cave. It looks as though bits of it have been expanded. You can see a few tool marks, but you're not too sure exactly what has excavated it.
Okay, I am going to pull the lever again, shutting that door.
As you pull the lever, nothing happens.
Oh, the door stayed open.
The door appears to be just open. That lever doesn't seem to have any effect on it whatsoever.
Okay, I'm going to go around to this other door when it wakes up.
I have found another lever.
Okay, should I quick find traps that speed up things, especially?
Okay, I'm going to pull that lever then, Mo. Again, gently pulling the lever.
Okay, as you pull that lever, the door next to you, just slightly to the west, opens up.
Ooh. Go around here and have a little look.
You're all going to die.
We're in a tiny hut.
We're in a tiny hut. An impenetrable
Big
tiny
resting.
hut.
We can't hear anything in that hut, can we? So if Gamorph gets
Roll.
punched in the testicles, we can't hear it.
We can hear things if something sets off the alarm.
So whoever punches him in the testicles, hopefully it will set off the alarm.
Once again, it's just another part of the cavern. Seems very similar to the last. You don't see anything different. It's just like another big cavern.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go and get my rest now. Then into the hut. I'll tell them tell them what I found. Come on. In you go.
I think for next week I'll chop this map in half or something and make it a bit smaller. It does seem to be
Cool.
chugging along a bit.
So
Wait,
I'm
you
gonna.
mean we're not going to finish it today?
Wow. Depends on where
What?
you go.
Schmo, come on.
Okay,
Depends
cool.
on where
So
you go.
I'm-
If you do everything, then no. But if you go straight to the end, then yes.
Right.
I equip fine traps.
So I'm gonna
Okay.
in your sleep. I'm gonna tell
As
them
you're-
kind of what I
As
found.
you're getting back to the campsite, Gamulf, you do fall over a little item. It looks like a quiver.
Ooh.
There's a stream item gift for you.
Ooh.
So basically, there's a lot of fluff about you falling out a tree.
God damn it.
And then it lets you once per day cast Featherfall as a reaction. But it does look as though it's not fully complete and there are parts of it missing.
But it will do the feather fall.
But it does that bit, yeah. It just looks like there's bits of it missing, so it's not quite complete.
Lovely. I'll equip that right now and hope that I don't fall out of a tree again today. Cool. So I'm telling them everything that I've just
Okay.
found and seen as they fall
Okay.
asleep. And then no, just before I go to sleep, I'm going to
Hey,
roll
Wilkins,
onto my
thanks a lot
side
for
and
that
have
sub.
another go at carving the codpiece, the exact replica out of wood.
Okay, that's... Yeah, you've got at least 80% of the work done now, and it is looking a lot better than it first looked when you started. You think one more good session like that and you'll have an excellent replica on your hands.
Cod pieces aren't made out of wood, are they? I thought they were
It's
like
just a
cloth.
replica. It's just
Oh.
a replica.
Normally they're not, but the one that Gamulf's making is. You don't question these things, you just go with it as a DM.
Yeah. Don't you worry about it. You don't worry about what I need my wooden codpiece for. Okay, cool. And I'll just then go to sleep.
Okay, so I'll have a good old rest. So yeah, nothing happens. You don't notice anything while in your tiny little hut. After a good rest, you then wake up.
So, Amol, did you have a little look around?
Yeah, I told everyone what I found before I went to bed.
Oh, okay. I was asleep.
We were
I was
asleep.
in my own. I was in my own
Some of you
little
would have been asleep.
Oh, okay.
Sleep very well.
Well, basically, just outside the door, there's a couple of gated things, and I just broke into them. So there's a doorway to our west and a doorway to our south, and I thankfully was able to sort of break into those doors with my sweet skills.
What did you have to pick the locks?
Yeah.
Work.
So
It is worth having you around.
I've looked and I can't seem to see anything in either place, but I was pretty tired last night, so I just opened them, had a quick look, and then came back to sleep.
From
South or
a
west?
strategic point of view, it's a really terrible idea to open doors when nobody else was be.
Yeah.
Basically, nothing bad's happened. You fucking idiot.
You're welcome. I know
so,
that's you saying thank you.
so is it 2-3 a.m. something like that, or is it the morning?
Well,
I know we're
like,
in
it was late afternoon, so that was like 4 o'clock. So he's probably around the stroke of midnight.
perfect dungeon crawling time.
Right.
Yeah, it's about 8 hours
oh.
for a long rest, so you'll just be just slightly after midnight.
Perfect.
Gamble, which of the paths do you think was the better option to take?
Probably to the south.
Right.
It just looks straighter.
So we make a move because I want to get to this Drago as quickly as possible.
Yeah, let's go.
Smash and all that.
Seems like we're in a pretty tight area, so I'm going to click find traps. I'm not sure how it works. Let's see how it goes.
Is it a
I
new
feel like
spell?
maybe you'll be able to, yeah, based on, on this thing, yeah, changing stuff, See how it goes.
So you think we should go south then?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I would go in front, but I feel safer if a bigger person would go in front of me.
Basically,
Yeah,
Wonders, with that spell, you cast it, and then if you can see a trap within 120 feet, it becomes visible. Obviously,
So it's like a one
one
time.
shot. Yeah, it doesn't like follow you around. You cast it. If you can see a trap within 120 feet, then you'll get to see it.
Gotcha. Okay, thanks.
But there's lots of
Gamble,
corners
you
here.
you any traps or anything ahead of me?
No, I went this way last night. We're all good.
Okay, cool. Master just goes. Wait, why wouldn't he move?
Yeah, 20 is struggling a bit.
Yeah, I'm suffering.
A bit.
It's definitely struggling a bit.
He's on fire.
Yeah.
How many crazy moving parts have you put on this map?
Not that many. Tell you what, once you've found them, I'll delete them. That might help.
So there's more than one trap.
I just said moving things. The levers were moving.
Ah, true. Right. Let's go down.
Right. As I enter this new room, can I roll to kind of get out?
Which room are you in?
See the one down the south.
Are you looking up? The Vorax is in the room
Yeah,
at the top.
on ours, you're just stood where you were at the very start.
Really?
Yeah.
On my screen, you're at the very top, and Strasner's like in between the two doors. Mastiff's on the lower door, and then Gamulf's through the lower door.
Oh, in mine, I'm next to Gamulf.
And I can't see Wonders at all.
Yeah, I'm next to Wolf. Or it looks like I'm maybe on top of Gamal.
Yeah, you're underneath Gamov.
Beside me.
Ah, there he is. He's underneath. Found him.
Maybe Vorax might need to restart your browser because you're not moving at all for anyone.
Yeah, I've just moved you up now, but you weren't moving at all.
What did you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, as we go into the bot, is there anything that we can see?
Right,
Need an investigation or anything?
it's just more of the same. It's just a bigger, just a longer corridor. There's nothing that you can see from your current vantage point.
Is the territory currently like? What are we in? We're in caves.
You're in a
Or is it
cave.
But then in the letter it said working on our dungeon. So it's a cave that may have been repurposed as a dungeon, so we've got to be careful.
Okay, just checking the environment. Is it like very elemental? Is it like man-made or is it earthen?
It's just, as far as you can tell, it's just a natural cave you're in at the moment. It does look as though there are signs of tool use, but on the whole, it's just a natural cave formation that you're in.
Okay.
Let's keep going. Bowing down.
Well, do you want to make sure to check any choke points for traps?
Oh yeah, should I imagine myself?
Have you tried restarting the Borax? Can you move now, or on my screen you're just on the metal gate with Mastiff?
Oh yeah, no, I moved it. Okay, let me. 420 fully.
It seems to be. I can see Strasner's movements and wonders. I can see them hoofing it down south.
I've just restarted, refreshed the whole page now. Crossed.
Are you able to move, Mastiff, or are you actually still stood on the metal door?
It keeps lagging out every time I try and move.
Mine's doing something similar.
Yeah, it's just... It's not moving. Oh wait, it's such a load of stuff at the same time. Thought I might edit token thing for some reason.
I saw you move then.
Told it to do that ages ago though. I'm gonna try and tell it to move.
It would be
up to
amazing
Gamble.
if you could control these by using like
There we go.
the or the arrows.
Have I moved to Gamwolf?
Yep, you've just hoofed it right over to Gamel.
Fly, investigate this little area, if possible.
Psst, I can see something. There's like a dude in the distance.
Be a
probably
dude
step back.
in the distance.
I should probably step back a little.
Where Gamulf is stood, you can see that the natural cave does give way to actual hewn rock. You can hear sounds of people. Don't know. You don't recognise the language.
None of us recognise the language.
What languages does everyone speak?
I speak common, deep speech, Elvish, and Goblin. Oh, and Thieves' Cant, but that's more like a written thing.
Abyssal, common, infernal.
Draconic, giant.
Nope. None of you understand it.
Yeah, you got time. Leon Goblin, Elvish, Draconic.
I didn't want to understand them anyway. Oh, how is that even possible?
Is that double one?
Yeah. Advantage on my rolls was double one. How is it possible?
Does the person look hostile from what we can see?
No, as far as you can see, he's just sat in a corner, not doing anything.
Hey, the fist is coming through. I'll shout down the corridor.
Oh, here we go.
As soon as he hears your voice, he shouts something. He goes, "Urrak, Runok!" and pulls out a crossbow, and he's ready to shoot you.
What language was it? Sorry, Mo. I think I might have got cut out.
You don't know. I've checked your character sheet.
Oh, okay.
So if everyone can roll for initiative, please.
to join the stream.
Oh, fucking
thing
hell.
for Sound.
Them ones are flowing.
Get him out early.
Oh, Zovorax.
Yeah, I know. Absolute
These are
failure of
Lyrax.
initiative roll. Very lame.
I'm going first with a 10. Got me right.
I haven't sorted the
It
list.
hasn't been reordered yet.
Right. I was gonna say.
Okay, so at the top of the round we have Gamolf who's reacting first.
The music's pretty funky.
Nice. Can't really see the dude, so I'm gonna come into the corridor.
It's like temple rave.
It's free. It's royalty free, so I can use it. And like all my epic game sounds.
We can all hear you, Strauss.
Your
Tell
food
me
is
now.
so loud.
Yeah, it's like you're just eating a bag of
loud.
gravel.
It's not even the eating bit, it's just the rustling of the bag.
I reckon he's got his hands just off screen and he's put them like right up to the bottom of the mic. So he's like,
It's like that.
I don't know why it's so loud.
Calling the Gravelor.
The bag is far away now.
Yeah.
Like Wolf's in amongst all of that. No, I'm not going to use him on this turn, but assume he's like moved up with me, and whenever all the guys move up, I'll move him to here.
Yeah, he's totally hidden underneath everyone.
Yeah, I think everyone's stood on him, which is completely fine with.
He's
Cool,
under there somewhere.
I am going to use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on this old man.
Old man is now marked.
And then I am going to shoot twice with the Viper's ass at him.
Both shots go wide of the mark, even though he heard you. He was prepared. He heard you mostly knew you're on your way.
Okay, fine. And then I'm just going to press myself back against this wall with the 2 foot I've got left. So I was just peeking around the corner. I'm now pressed back against that wall.
Okay, which brings us to Wonders.
Alright. So running around to everyone's very close proximity to Gamel. So what I will do is get the one with this one, which is 3. So I'm going to that speed sweep. So even way I'm going to cast that whilst moving toward Gamel. So next to
So
Just
the
fine.
maximum hit point goes up by 5, and you get 5 extra. And who else you casting it on? Gamolf.
Gamel, Warrax, and
Okay. So you've got your bonus action if you want to do anything bonusy.
I'll use a cantrip, please.
The cantrips are generally actions.
Oh yes, of course. Time out. No, that's it. Thanks.
Okay. So, you can hear like a rattling of bones coming from in the room. A weird bone creature comes charging around the corner.
Shit.
And it is you can see an arcane energy building up from its mouth, as it opens its mouth, a large lightning bolt comes forking out, going straight through Gamulf and Wonders. So if you can both do a dex save, please.
Cool.
So Gamulf, you passed. Wonders, you failed. So Wonders takes 23 points of lightning damage.
Wow.
Gravy, is it?
Take 11, but since he's got his temporary health.
It's electric, right, Gamal?
Yeah, don't worry, I'm wearing rubber boots.
The corridors and
These guys just gonna. You can hear lots of footsteps from it inside. All seems to be pushing up. Which brings us to Mastiff.
Well. Here we are. I can run past Gamulf and Wonders. I can. What's the rules of me going through their space?
There's just about enough space. Just.
Can I like charge in and grapple the beast?
Yeah, you can go for a grapple attack. Just
I'm gonna-
restrain
I'm
it
gonna-
and grapple it, yeah.
I'm going to charge in.
Snake.
Wait, it's being laggy. Uno momento, por favor.
try and wrestle the bonus snake.
Yeah, I'm coming in. I was going to like get all up inside the bone snake.
Okay.
So I'm gonna. Also, I would say I raged as well because it's fight. So
Is
I
your
have to
bonus
go
action,
rage.
yeah?
Yeah.
So just normal rage.
Yeah. Let's go for a
Okay.
classic rage.
I do it. It's an athletics check against him to see if you can.
Cool. So ability check. I'm gonna do double, don't I? Because it's a strength-based thing.
Nice.
Yeah, you've grappled him, so he's now grappled and restrained.
Am I able to do? Does that count as both my action things? Is it?
Well, you get one action. So with that action, you can choose to attack, which you get 2 attacks, but you only get 1 action. So
Okay.
You
so-
use your action to grapple him, so he's now grappled. He's now restrained and grappled.
Cool.
That brings us to Stresna.
I can't see. I can see the edge of their outline. I don't know whether that means I can see them.
Mastiff's shouting loads of stuff
You
like because he's
cannot.
grappling it.
You can see Mastiff's boot. That's as far as you can see.
So if I move to like next to Zavorax, can I? Is that an angle to see that?
Zavorax can just about see him, yeah.
You can just hear Mike Mastiff shout like, "Oh, crikey, he's a big bastard!" Fucking flailing around.
Cool. So I'm gonna move the skeleton there, all nice in a row, and I'm gonna go behind Zavorax. I think that means I can see, right, Mo?
Yeah, you can see it's very obscured because there's Zavorax, 2 skeletons, a white, and then Gamulf and a Mastiff pinning a crazy creature down.
Hey, there's
you,
Wolfie.
yeah, you can see, but
Yeah, cool. So
definitely heavily obscured.
yeah, so the skeleton at the front is going to do a short bow at the one that is this one at the back. Him.
That definitely misses.
White is gonna double longbow, the same thing.
Okay, they both hit. Doing 11 points of damage.
And the skeleton at the back's gonna do a short bow.
That's a miss.
What
I'm
advantage do other people get from the grappled effect?
And
The-
I did link it in close
Okay.
combat. They get advantage,
Okay.
but only close combat because obviously for range, there's got as much chance of hitting you because you're like lying on top of it, holding it down.
Okay.
It just says attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Yes.
It doesn't mention close combat. I mean,
It does not, but that's what I'm saying because it's ridiculous.
fine.
Because he's on top of him, holding him to the floor, so it's going to make it a lot harder shot. If
Yes.
anything, it'd make it more difficult in my eyes than giving you advantage.
Yeah, because that's like saying, well, he's prone, kind of thing. Anyway, so I'm gonna go to a spell book, and I'm gonna create a bonfire, and it's gonna be. Like, not there because he's grappled, so underneath these two, in the middle of them.
You can't see that.
Can't quite see that, can I?
That's where you can see.
Alright, I'll put it there then.
Okay, so Mastiff, who is grappling the thing, will be in his 5 feet, so you'll need to do a dex save as well.
Do my danger sense help with that?
It will, because you can see the bonfire.
And so, it's a save, sorry, cancel that. Okay. Derry.
Okay, so you fail one of the dwarves passes and the snake fails.
What do I need to get to beat it?
18.
Oh no.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
It's alright.
A little fire.
Say it's a dwarf.
Looks
What
like
do
a
you say?
dwarf to me.
I speak dwarvish.
It's not a dwarf.
Okay. But that's
It looks like one. It looks very similar, but it doesn't speak dwarfish.
oh.
This one's going to come over and
One of them
wang a
exotic
javelin, but that's a miss. Which brings us to Zavorax.
I think I can get down there.
You can do some
Right.
rolls to try and get through and past. See, there's a nice logjam of people.
Yeah. Getting pretty busy down there.
Mastiff, if you can do a quick perception check, please.
Ability check. Feeling very perceptive. I lied.
You don't notice anything. It's fine.
Oh, I'm full of confidence now.
I'm going to.
Mastiff's danger sense is tingling.
I mean, I want to try and get stuck into the fight, but I really don't know if I could. Yeah, yeah. I mean, my guy would just want to be right up in the fight, so if I could move as to fight as possible. So
You can, if you do one athletics check just to barrel your way through everyone. You can get into combat. Yeah, so you just charge through, smashing, pushing people out of the way, barging through, and you're now stood at the edge of the fight, right next to a Mastiff who's straddling the snake.
Kick him in the dick.
I'll stab it. I'm going to try and penetrate it. I don't know if there's anything to penetrate, but with advantage.
With advantage, because yeah, it is been held. Yeah, that's a hit. Like a good swing with the glaive, smashing quite a few of its bones off as you pass through. Seems to, have a decent effect.
I'll have another swing then.
That's definitely a hit.
You've been for Mastiff.
Mashing it for 20 points of damage. It's looking pretty rough now.
Then for my bonus attack. Ooh, I haven't done this one yet. Use my handle slam.
With the old handleage, that's a hit. And you give it a quick riposte with the blunt end of the glaive. Tickling him for 6. It's not a bad tickle.
Cool.
Yes.
Since you're now at the front with Massive, if you can do a perception check as well, please. Okay. Over the din of battle, you can hear a chanting coming from in the main room to your south. It's getting louder and more frantic.
I says, I for them.
Yeah, you can time it last part of your turn.
Like, guys, I can hear chanting. That's not normally a good sign. My turn. Thank you.
This brings us to Gamulf.
Okay. Seeing as I was kind of like on this corner, can I get round that corner now?
You can always get around, yeah.
So I'm going to go and try and half-foot it round here to see what's going on, doing whatever roll I need to do to try and avoid being gotted.
Okay, well you didn't. The snake can't attack you because he's flat on the ground, being pinned still. The guy in the corner was out of range, so he couldn't take a swipe, and you've just entered combat with that guy, so nobody's getting a free twat on you.
From kind of staying in this guy's range, just trying to.
But however, as you do come around the corner, the people that were in here were holding their action for the first thing they saw, and they were going to wang some javelins. One misses, one strikes you in the thigh, doing 9 points of damage.
Bastards.
Sneak it off and.
Yes, you're just at the edge of that guy's combat now.
Can I see where the chanting's coming from now I'm in the room?
You'll need to try and pinpoint if you want. It's your action to try and discover the source. As it is, you can't see it. You can hear it now because you're closer, no longer in the corridor, and there's less sounds of battle coming from the front of you.
Yeah.
You
But
can
I
hear
can't
it, but you
see it.
definitely can't see where it's coming from.
Where it's coming from. Okay. And that would be my action to try and work out where it came from.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. No, okay.
Can you see in there, Gamal?
More of the weird old men and another bony snake. They hit me
Goddamn
in my
bony
leg.
snakes.
Okay, I am just going to. This is the guy next to me. Is the guy that's Hunter's marked as well, isn't he?
He is, yeah, and he's taken. He's looking pretty rough.
Okay, I am going to try and wallop him with the short sword once.
That's a miss.
I'll try and wallop him with the short sword again.
That's a hit. But before you do your Hunter's Mark roll, I need you to do a dex save. I forgot the bonfire. You would have been burnt by the bonfire, so you need to do a dex save. Right, you pass. Yeah, you. No worries. Glide over that bonfire. So now you can do your Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark. There's no one in combat with him, is there? So there's no sneak attack.
That's sadly no sneaky
fine.
sneaks.
Fine.
Nice.
Just some of
He's looking pretty
those.
balked.
Yeah, and knowing that Wolf was at the front of this queue, that it's going to be a pig to put in there. Can he just, with my bonus, can he just have a bite at the snake on the floor that's being grappled?
Yeah, just do it from there so it's easier to click on him. We know he's in the fray. Yeah, that's a hit on Snake.
Chompy chomp.
So Wolfie really wants one of them bones. He dives in, goes for the biggest bone, rips its skull off its body, and just drags it around. As the form under Mastiff just goes limp, and it goes bloop.
Well,
I believe that's your turn, unless you want to do some more movement.
No. In fact, I'll come back ever so. Oh no, where I am's fine. Sorry, just making it
Okay.
collapse.
Brings us to Wonders.
I am pulling 2 cards. And trip of Sacred Flame. The
Which one?
in the corner.
One in the corner. Okay. Dex save. He failed. He takes 10 points of radiant damage. Holy
Then-
fire just smashes him and singes his beard. He doesn't look best pleased. He also looks almost dead as well.
Good. So, is there any way in which I could cross over that fire? Like, that would increase my chances of crossing over that fire.
The only thing is if you took an action to jump over it, but you've already just used your action.
Cool. In which case, I took damage, and I want to myself with even with my bonus. Yeah, I can't see yet.
Who's that on, sorry?
Please.
Okay. So you can hear the chanting comes to an abrupt end. You can feel some dark magic swirling around, and also 2 creatures just materialize out of nothing.
Oh damn!
However, the source of the chanting you still can't see.
Do these people can be off? Okay, yeah. That's all right.
Just bear with me just while I add these guys in that have just been summoned.
What does that thing look like that's behind me?
My best friend.
Yeah, looks kind of like Straz.
Yeah, but like a cool one.
Yeah.
So this guy's going to come over and he's going to try and rake Wonders from behind, but he misses. He's going to float over to Straz and he's going to try and claw his eyes out. But he misses as well. It's going well.
Brilliant.
This guy who's almost dead, he needs to do a dex save.
That's at the end of his turn, mate.
At the end, I thought it was at the start. Or if he moves through it. It's been that while since we've done it.
Yeah. It's in the space when I cast it, and then or ends its turn there. So it's at the end.
So it's at the end of his turn, okay?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
In that
I
case,
could have said not.
I'm gonna walk over and try and stick its war pick into Vorax, but it misses. So now it's the end of its turn, it fails its save. So it burns in righteous bonfire and goes "Rah!" Bloop.
I've not lost any health hit points, have I? No, so don't worry about it.
Well, that's only level 1 plus spells to get your health back. Doesn't work on
Yes,
cantrips.
of course. Of course.
Which brings us to this guy who's going to swing his pickaxe at Gamulf, which is a hit. hitting him for a mighty 6 points of damage.
I kind of just laugh in his face.
Which brings us to Mastiff, who's still straddling a bone serpent.
Is this guy to my bottom left within punching distance of me?
You'd need to move closer.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I? Is there enough room for me to squeeze past him to get past Gamel from getting to these guys at the front, or how wide is the corridor?
You take a hit from him, but you can get past.
I'll. Can I? Because I can see the bonfire when trying. Have I got space to scoot around the bonfire, or is it pretty big?
There is not. It's 5 foot, so since it's in the middle of the corridor, it's covering. However you try and get past, you will have to do a. Well, you're in it at the moment, so it's at the end of your turn. You'll do it.
I'm going to go round the bonfire. I'm going to get into this guy's fighting area, and then I'll stop letting me move again. Damn it! Damn it! Move again. Yes, I just want to get like underneath him, but not leave his fighting area. So he doesn't get an opportunity to attack, does he, if I don't leave his area?
Correct.
Cool. And I'm gonna double tap him. Just a classic double tap.
Son.
You're giving it the old reckless then, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a hit. As you bring Samson round in a mighty cleave, you just go under his singed beard and just lop his head off as it smashes against the wall, and his body just slumps on the floor, spurting blood all over the bonfire. The room now smells horrendous, but he goes bloop.
Nice. Because of Great Weapon Master, that means I get a bonus attack, don't I?
It does.
Because he's dead. Cool, I'm going to go south a little bit more then and get into this guy's fun zone. And carry on with my second attack with double tapping.
Yeah, that's a hit.
I'm going to re-roll the 2. So a d6. Oh, great. How's he faring after that?
He's looking pretty rough.
Going to give him the old final, use my bonus from Great Weapon Master. Oof.
You miss.
It's a swing and a miss.
Ducks out of the way at the last second.
2 solid rolls.
Is that your turn then, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chill here.
Brings us to Strasna.
Cool. So this skeleton's gonna walk in.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, bonfire damage, buddy.
Oh yeah. So
No. Is he still in the space?
Well, he started
I
in
ran
it,
through
so he ran through it, so he's gonna take some damage.
What we're doing, dexterity.
Hold on.
You can't start your turn standing in a bonfire, run out of it, and not get hurt by a bonfire without taking a save.
That's what the thing is.
There you go. We've got danger sense, save me.
It
The
sure
creature
did.
in the space when you cast a spell must succeed on a dex save or take damage. A creature must also make a saving throw when it moves into the space for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there. It's not ended its turn there.
Well, I'm overriding it. I'm saying it's bullshit.
I'm gonna get punished, Graz. Don't argue with him.
That's just
The roof's gonna collapse.
That's the way it is. I mean, if you want, I can take your Necronomicon away, and you can just be a boring necromancer.
No.
Some rules I enforce, some rules I don't. It's just that's the way it is. For me, that's stupid. If you're starting your turn stood in a bonfire and you run away, you're gonna have to try and do a save because you've been stood in a fucking bonfire.
Okay, Mo.
You're forgetting how much fucking baby oil Vast is wearing, though. Like, he is oiled up. Anyway, so I didn't because I saved.
You did, so you take 0 damage.
Nice. I keep looking out the window because me kebab's coming.
So I'm gonna short sword the demon that's right in front of me.
Okay, yeah, that's a hit.
And I'm gonna short sword him again.
That's the hit as well.
Okay. And I'm gonna longsword to.
That's one hit, one miss.
Yeah.
I'm doing some work.
Then I'm gonna go into my spell book and I'm gonna cut. Yeah, Scorching Ray. At the thing in front of me.
Okay, you're at disadvantage because you're in close combat. That's a hit. Your first ray strikes out, smashes him in the face. Roll to attack for your second ray.
Oh, sorry.
Fly.
That's a hit.
The 12 was a hit?
Raise a 23. Oh, you're at disadvantage, aren't you? Sorry. Yeah, 12's a hit. It's got super low armor class.
Okay.
What's this against the winged things?
Yeah.
Oh, remember that.
Okay.
And then.
And your third and final ray. Sadly, that one doesn't hit.
Fine. Cool. And then that's me done, because otherwise I'm gonna get smashed, aren't I?
There's a high chance of it, yes.
Yeah, so that's me done.
Okay. That brings us to this guy who's going to try and stick his pickaxe in Mastiff. Oh dearie me, he ends up just smashing it into the wall and his pickaxe is now wedged into the wall. He tries to free it, but he's unable to.
What a shitter.
This brings us to Zavorax.
To try and identify these thingies, would it cost a action?
It would, yes.
I don't need to know that much. I'm just going to try and kill it. Okay, so I'm going to start swinging my Glaive of Penetrating Cold. Winged thingy.
Yep, that's a hit.
And I'm going to also give it some Divine Smiting. I'm hoping that it's a fiend or an undead, because then that does extra damage.
Find out.
To get level 1. And Glaive.
That was a good glaive, Jesus. So as you slice into it with a glaive, you feel it very little resistance as it glides through, and then as you apply the Divine Smite up the haft of the glaive, there's a massive explosion that seems to rocket inside, doing a lot more damage than you expect from a Divine Smite, unless you find it against an undead or a fiend.
Ooh, does that mean I do another D8?
I've already... you do double damage because it's... But you can roll another D8 if you want. I just doubled it. Or you can roll another one if you want, but you got 8.
Quick maths.
You can roll it again.
Yeah, I think double might have been more than should be. I think it's just 1d8 rather than doubling it. But what's it? Is that one? And then I'm going to try and penetrate it again. It's some good old cold penetration. And seeing as it worked so well before, I'm going to do another Divine Smite.
Okie dokie.
Always like your Divine Smite.
No.
As you
Better
bring
than most of my spells.
Bring the glaive round in a sweeping arc, you manage to slice it across the torso, eviscerating it as the Divine Smite goes off and blows a massive hole all the way through it, and punching out its spine as it writhes around in agony, going, "Ah!" and then goes bloop.
Sweet.
Thanks, dude. On top of me.
Got my movement. I've heard Strasna having a bit of a Or so if I could try and get over to him. That's
Don't worry
Q,
about me.
isn't it?
I've got it covered.
Okay.
Through extreme like exertion, you hear a voice. I've got it covered.
I've got it covered.
I was trying to do the Q thing, but I don't think he's going to allow me to do that. Will I be able to get to within striking distance? Is my handle slam? Because I've got my bonus action.
Yeah, I can't see why not. Because you get 10-foot reach on that as well, so you can reach over one of his minions to whack it.
Yeah, I've clicked. Oh, there we go.
That's definitely a hit.
My food!
Okay. I'm not going to Divine Smite it because I think that's a bit ridiculous.
You can if you want. Rules is written, with any attack you can Divine Smite.
That's okay.
Okay, that brings us to Gamolf.
Cool. Is the bonfire still raging on behind me?
The bonfire is still...
I cast a different spell, so I don't know whether that breaks my concentration.
No, it's only when you cast another concentration spell.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Unless you've obviously willed it away, but I don't remember you willing it away.
No, I got my magic confusion.
Yeah, as long as you've like one concentration spell up, if you cast another concentration, your first one blinks out. But you can cast normal spells with a concentration up, no worries.
Okay, yeah. No, this is the normal spell, not a concentration, sorry.
Okay, cool. Would I get disadvantage on attacking this guy? Or am I far enough away to arrow him?
One way to find out.
Amen to that. I'm going to use my bonus action to move the what's it over to him as well.
Okie dokie, so he's now Hunter's marked.
Hunter's marked. And then I'm going to try and shoot him twice with the bow.
They are both... the first one's a hit, the second one misses. Yeah, pretty confident that was a good hit. He's looking pretty rough off that one strike.
Good. Cool. That's me done.
Okay, which brings us to Wonders.
Oh, sorry. Actually,
Gonna move Wolfie.
yeah, but he can't get past the fire without getting fired, can he?
Correct, because you've used your bonus action to move your Hunter's mark. You could have told him to try and jump it, but
Yeah.
it
So he's
depends
just
if you're
been-
feeling lucky with his deck save.
Yeah. He doesn't really like fire, so no. He's just like moved up to the corner. He's just like on the corner growling.
Okay, so that brings us to Wonders.
I am going to press a flame. Wrong. This dude, sorry, this dude here. That's on top of Straz.
Dude at the top. Okay. He rolled a 17, so he saves and takes 0 damage.
Ooh.
It's been a good one.
Bonus. Bonus. Hey Mo, just to double check, how many spells can I have equipped at a time? Is it my level plus my proficiency bonus?
It's your level plus your wisdom bonus.
Which is I think my proficiency bonus.
No, your proficiency is +3, your wisdom is +5, I think. Your wisdom's +5, your proficiency is +3,
13 spell.
so you can have 13 spells.
Oh my.
So can you, Strasner, because your intellect's 20, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so you can have 13 spells prepared as well.
That's forgot one.
Incredible. Okay, that's definitely puts my life. And then I'll do. I'm smooth spiritual weapon, please. Again.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a hit. Have you rolled for damage, or is it just taking its time?
Damage.
There we go. Smashing him for 6 points of force damage.
And then I think next, I think I'm gonna move forward. So I'll leave the spiritual weapon with Raz, and then I'll move forward, please, so I can see how we get. Yeah, I'll jump over the bar.
Oh, you've used your action, so you won't be able to jump over it. You'll have to do your save to move through it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So you want a dex save, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Nice.
Which you have failed.
Oh.
So if you can do some bonfire damage for us, please, Strasner. Bonfire. 7 points of fiery
I haven't had a
damage.
bonfire in ages.
Yeah, I thought I'd bring it back out.
Going old school. Bringing
Old
back,
school.
bringing back the meta.
Old school like the old school.
Right.
Okie dokie then. I just need to see what this guy can do. Okay, so on this entire corner, suddenly a massive patch of black tentacles just suddenly erupts.
Oh, we've seen those before. So what
Oh,
are you
no.
doing?
Something.
So oh, that entire area is now locked down with giant writhing tentacles.
What area, Mo? I can't see. Or can I not see?
Oh, can you not see it? That
Oh,
area.
okay. Right, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Oh yes. So
really
everyone
get
there needs to do a
Up inside you.
dexterity save, please. Hey, Bunny Bobo.
Is my danger sense
Thanks for the
tingling?
sub, buddy. It sure is, because you can see them.
Oh, wonders! Oh man, I think you may have been grabbed.
So the top one was the wolf, and then the bottom one was me.
Okay. So everyone other than Wonders and this guy saved. So if you saved, you take 8 points of damage. Wonders, you take 17 points of damage. This guy gets absolutely hammered by a tentacle and goes bloop.
So how much
Do
did
the
you say I took?
tentacles put the bonfire out? Or are the tentacles like on fire?
Flaming tentacles.
It's like trying to set them on fire, but they're not really. They're kind of just smouldering. They're not really setting on fire.
Well,
Cancel. He's so hot right now.
Not like real thing.
Did I have
They do real.
I don't know.
They do the real tentacles. They're like rubbery that get spawned in. They
Right.
do real damage. They do bludgeoning. They're not like magic damage.
Oh, okay. Alright, oh, yeah.
Oh, these. Did I have 5 temporary hit points
Yes.
from the beginning? I think I had. I'm guessing that's what this blue 5 is.
Yes. That is what
You say it was minus. Was it -7 if you saved? Was it?
You've already lost them temporary hit points. They're just there to remind me that your max is still +5.
Oh, right.
But yeah, you lose 8 hit point. 8 hit. Oh no, it's half for you because it's bludgeoning damage. You take 4 damage.
Oh, brilliant. I'll take that off then.
However, you are now Wonders is restrained.
No.
I
Oh,
know.
no.
Brings us to the demon up top. Take a swipe at Strasna, which is a hit.
Oh no.
Doing 26 points of damage.
Oh no.
The other one didn't get a chance to do anything, at least he got a whip in. Which brings us to the Bone Naga, who's going to position himself here. And I think you know what's coming. Just what the other guy did. He's going to do a lightning bolt. So you'll need to do a dex save, please.
Do I have danger sense? Because I've seen him do it before.
Yeah, you can see the lightning coming. You've got your danger sense. Wonders if you can do a dex save, please.
Disadvantage because he's grappled.
Restrained.
Yeah, it will be, because yeah, he can't really move, but well, either way he's unconscious, so it doesn't matter if he fails it or not.
Oh no.
So it was a 14 DC. If you failed, you take 34. If you passed, you take half of that.
So it's alright.
So
Ouch.
down with
14.
failed, doing taking 34. Yeah, you pass, so you take 17.
Okay, I'll do that myself. If it'll let me pick myself.
Out of it, I've got hold of it. There you go. Which brings us to Mastiff.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the old double tap on. It's not letting me pick myself for some reason. Am I covered? Well, covered by this big box, I think.
I've sent the box to the back, so you should be able, I can click on you.
Oh, I got it now. I can. Now I can. I wasn't making it up. Right, so do the old double tap.
Before you do that, you need to do. Sorry, I thought it was at the end, but it's at the start with tentacles. You need to do another dex save.
Okay.
It starts a turn, then you succeed on a dex. But you get your advantage, the old double tap. Yeah, which you pass, so you only take half damage. And it's halved again because it's bludgeoning, so you take a mighty 3 points of damage. Bloody barbarians. So as you were with your double tap.
Do I need to do it again or?
No, you're attacking now. So
right.
oh, you did it, yeah. It's a hit, yeah. I'll just roll for your damage.
I'm gonna re-roll the whole thing.
Yeah.
Ah, you'd want to keep that, surely.
That's a top end roll. That.
Oh no.
That's slightly better.
Just bring Samson round in a wide sweeping arc. You smash it right into his collarbone. Samson might just glows bright white and sinks deeper and deeper, going right through his chest and out the other side, bisecting him in half, and he goes bloop.
I'm gonna move down to this guy below me to use my second attack. Oh no, I've already done one. Yeah, so I've got another attack now, haven't I? And then plus a bonus for killing that guy.
The murdering gift.
So I'll do my first double. 12. Great.
That's a miss.
It's a miss. And then my second double.
That's a hit. Points of damage, very nice. Is that your turn then, buddy?
Yeah, I'll just chill here.
Okay, brings us to Strasna.
And I'm gonna do a Do I know how this guy in front of me is looking?
He's looking pretty rough.
Okay, then I'll go into my spell book. I will do another Scorching Ray because I successful last time.
Excellent disadvantage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a hit. Points of fire damage. You bring up your hand to fire the second ray. That's also a hit. Another 7 points, and the third and final ray comes striking out.
Oh, pressed the wrong button, I think. Yes, I pressed.
For 17 is a hit. Yep. So roll your damage. Ooh.
Is he dead yet?
If you'd rolled anything other than a 2, he would have been, yes.
I wanted to heal myself up.
You've still got your minions, though.
Yeah, but they don't get me health.
No, they don't. But he stood there with 1 health.
I'll slap it with a short sword.
That's a
And
miss.
miss. Slap it with another short sword.
That's a hit. And yeah,
There
the
you go.
short
Jesus.
sword, the Skelly Bob just kind of lunges at him. It's an awkward blow, but it manages to pierce through its heart, and the thing goes floop.
Yeah, I'll break concentration with this bonfire now.
Okay.
And then I know there's tentacles there, don't I? Do I still?
You can see them, yeah. The flailing
Well,
around.
how about if I use my shoes to go onto the ceiling and walk along the ceiling? Can I do that? Will that count for
yeah,
the tentacles?
The ceiling, they're just on the floor of the tentacles as far as yeah, it's just on the ground.
Okay.
So you would, the ceiling's about 20 feet above you.
So I'm gonna like walk up the wall to the ceiling.
Oh, it's up to you. But the ceiling, at the moment, the ceiling's 20 foot around you. In the actual cavern, you can see it's that's about 15 feet in the actual bit that's brick.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to the ceiling, and then I'm gonna move closer. But I assume, like there. Is that about 10 foot away? Ish.
It's a bit more, but it'll be fine. So you're currently upside down on the ceiling.
Yeah. And then these are going to go there, but not in the tentacle.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
For it. I'm just going to turn you upside down, just so then I can remember you upside down on the ceiling.
Well, the white hasn't attacked anything; it's just moved. So I'm going to ready a longbow attack.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. I asked Spaz about these tentacles and be like, how do I get past them? I know that I've seen him use them before.
As far as I can tell, man, you just got to run through them and hope that you are good enough to not get tangled.
Spell, right?
Okay.
And I just like look at my shoes, to go like, should have bought some of these, mate.
The tentacles is classed as a spell, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a spell.
Counter spell. But you don't have counter spell.
Too late now.
I do not.
Counter spell has to be done at
Definitely do not.
the moment of casting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can't even. Can't. Yeah. Oh, actually. Okay, I'm going to put my boots together.
Okay.
Boots of speed.
You're feeling nippy.
It is classed as difficult terrain, so you move at half speed going through it.
Okay. So that would give me 60 feet of movement. So to get to the edge of it, that's about 20.
Yeah, it's
I would
about,
have to do a few athletics.
about 20
Well.
to get to there, and then yeah, you can get to. You can't get just to the edge. You can get to the edge, but you can't just get out of the field though, because obviously you've got to go round and down as opposed to a straight line.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll run to the edge of here. I guess I'll have to do a couple of athletics checks past the skeletons and whatnot.
Oh yeah, just do one to try and get through. It's not a hard DC, they're quite easy to manoeuvre out the way. However, you really struggle and you lose 5 feet of your movement. Trying to get through.
Oh, yeah. Will I be able to reach Wonders?
You'll still just be able to reach Wonders as long as the tentacles don't grab you.
Right. I'll try and move to Wonders then, please.
Okay, as soon as you get to the edge of the thing, if you can do a job, a dex save, please.
30.
A 16, so you do not get grabbed. You take half damage. So you take 5 points of damage.
Okay. Then
That's your,
with my
bonus health is now gone. Oh, that would have gone because your man's knocked unconscious. There, you take 5 points.
and then with my action, I'm going to use lay on hands.
Okay.
To give 15 points of health.
Okay. So you lay on hand, he gets 15 points of health and his eyes open, he is no longer unconscious.
Thanks, man.
You've done it more than enough for me.
Hey, Ice Rune, thanks a lot for the sub, buddy. That's awesome of you, mate.
Okay. So if I want to get out of this,
You need to do a dex save as you are in the field of doom.
Oh, you now get +4 as well because of my aura.
awesome.
Yeah, you manage to save, so you also take 5 points of damage. You are not restrained, but their movement is half, so difficult terrain.
1 second, I'll go back and measure. Now I'm out. How many movements that took?
So that cost you 26 feet to get there.
Cool. So I can come a little bit further out, but that's pretty much me.
Yes, that's your movement.
Fine. All these things have moved again, so I am going to move Hunter's Mark to the Bone Snake. And then
Okey-dokey.
I am going to shoot him with an arrow. Oof.
The first arrow smashes a rib off, whereas the second arrow penetrates deep into the bone snake skull.
Okay, so did the first one hit?
Yeah, it smashed the rib off on its way through.
So because that was my first attack, that will also get the sneak attack. So plus the Hunter's Mark. So on the first one, and then the second one plus double Hunter's Mark.
With that second arrow smashing into its skull, it just explodes in a shower of bones.
Nice.
Massive bonus action for both of them. Sorry.
Cheers, Bob.
I realise doesn't really answer the question for you.
Multiple choice.
I didn't fully read it. I just read the first and the last bit. Okay, so that's your turn then, Gamolf.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Wolf is gonna try and get out, so he needs to do a dex save.
He does need to do a dex save. Which he fails, so he is now restrained. and gets tentacled for the value of 5. But now it's so you can use it as action to try and break free. So it's either strength or dex, dealer's choice on this spell.
Okay.
He does not break free, so he's now restrained and unable to move while being tentacled.
Poor old Wolfie.
This brings us to Wonders, so if you can do a dex save for me, please. So you fail and you take 5 points of damage, and you are once again restrained by the tentacles. But you've
He
got
gets 4.
plus 4,
my
14,
thingy
it's
is-
still a fail.
So I can move, but I just can't. Sorry, I can.
You can't
do
move,
my-
but
I can't move.
you've still got your action.
So I hit incredibly off at the tentacles. I hit just on magic.
Ooh.
Okay, you'll need to do a you'll have to do a wisdom check for that. Just on your character sheet, just click wisdom. Yeah, you've been battered around, you concentrate your hardest, and you do manage to utter the spell, and the tentacles disappear.
Nice. Solid.
And my bonus, I'm going to. My little weapon literally comes straight through the room, dodging past everything, and then it hits.
It can only move 30 feet, I think.
They
Should say on your spell how far it can move. Either 30 or 60, I can't remember how far it can move.
It may be 60 or 60. So
20 feet, it says. You can, as a bonus action, you can move the spell, the sword, 20 feet.
okay, all right. I can't even see anyone.
So your sword can basically come up to where Strasner's upside down and his skeletons are.
Am I able to take that move back, considering the short distance of the movement?
So you don't want to use that as your bonus action, or
No.
okay?
No. Or must stop. No. I'll stick to planning. I'll move my stick to weapon. I'll also. Yeah, so.
So what you doing? Sorry.
And I've moved my spiritual weapon the maximum distance, which is
Right, 20 feet. You can move it. So
thanks.
okay, so that ends your turn. Unless you want to move, you've got your movement. Sorry.
I've got my movement back. Yeah, I'll feeling pretty tender. I'll take a step back and keep a little bit behind. Alright, so people see it, I'm not sure how to stand up.
Okay. So then, let's. At this point, You can hear an audible like fizzle of a spell as it fades, and you can then see the guy who's been causing havoc for you.
Well, there's a dickhead over here, boys. Walking dickhead.
Visible boy.
Who is going to cast fly and then fly up to the ceiling?
How high's the ceiling?
It's about 15 feet. But it's not mega high. He's then
And because how tall is he? Is he literally just like eye height for us?
Yeah, he's just a normal boy, so he's not exactly mega high.
A boy.
He just did it for the extra speed. So he zoomed over here and now he's going to try and stick his stick in you.
Oh.
Which is a hit.
Ew.
What sort of stick was it?
It's a big stick that seems to be dripping out the end of it. Which
A
is
sticky
for
stick.
Hello.
14 points of damage.
So his dick.
Which brings us to Mastiff.
Well, I clearly run over to this douche canoe. If it will let me move. And gonna give him the old double.
Seeing as he's flying and dodging, it'll just be a flat attack if you're doing your reckless, because you will be at disadvantage with his extra mobility and dodging capabilities.
Okay, so this is both my doubles then. So just 2 normal attacks.
They both hit.
Okay, so do the first one.
Could have just fucking mashed him in the face here.
They're gonna re-roll the d6. Cool. And then let's roll the big one.
Yep. You bring Simpson's might round, and with the first hack, you chop one of his wings, his magical wings off. He starts fluttering to the ground, and with a mighty sweep, you let out a bellowing roar and do a massive uppercut. You can just see the blade of Samson just sticking out through his spine and through his cloak. As he just goes limp on your blade, you just hold him aloft as he goes.
Fucking
Aye.
direct dickhead.
Hey, Mastiff.
Doing work.
1.
Wow.
Are you feeling wonders?
What did you do that for, Zavorax?
I didn't mean to. I don't think I clicked on anything.
I'm just
Thunder
gonna
a smite
I'm just gonna do a
on
smite.
Thunder and
For once, has only just woke up, for God's sake.
Celebratory
I think,
smite.
Four wonders.
So Mastiff's going to start rubbing his crotch furiously.
Okie dokie. So you give it a right old good rub, and then the thick viscous liquid comes out.
Yeah, and then he gobbles it all up. And what was it? Because I can't see the thing for it. Was it 2d6?
It's 2d6, same as your fork.
Okay, I'm going to take the 2d6. I'm going to add 6 to myself.
I presume you're having a quick short rest then, seeing as Straz is rolling hit dice.
Yeah, I feel like I need some healing.
You're
This
still
isn't
stuck to the ceiling, aren't you?
I do like the fact that you're having a short rest on the ceiling.
Yeah, it's fine. Stuff to the ceiling.
I'm going to use my other. I'm going to eat a small patch of the floor.
40.
That's a good way to use it as well.
While we're doing that, can I investigate? There was a thing that just died next to me.
The corpse of the weird thing.
Yeah.
When that was slain, it kind of went poof in a cloud of smoke. There is no
Right.
body. You didn't really notice at the time, but now you've out of combat. The adrenaline's left your system. There's no body at all.
Okay. So
Imagine it was all a dream.
I'm gonna move the clan over here, investigate a couple of bodies that are around here. Were they real?
So you're investigating the dwarfs. Yeah, they're real. The Dwarga. On the Dwarga, you find about 200 gold in total. So Wonders, just give yourself your health, and anyone who stood near him, you've got 14 health from Wonders spell.
I think I'm out of the way, aren't I?
How far? Yeah, me and you are out of the way, I think. Are you investigating this dead dude that was just on your stick?
So I've no, because apparently he disappeared. I'm just stood in the middle of the room and I was doing a like.
No, the guy
a
with the
look
stick's
around.
still there. It was the wing guy, the two wing guys that disappeared.
Yeah, they're like.
Oh right, yeah, that's
Yeah,
my guy.
me.
Then. I thought you said he disappeared. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the guy that's fucking on my axe.
I'm also looking because you stood next to me.
Yeah, you find
And then he ran out.
find 200 gold on his person, and also a very nice looking coin purse.
Looking coin purse. Are you talking like, as in like
An actual coin,
testicles?
no, like an
Right,
actual
well-
coin purse somewhere where you'd put your gold.
Okay. Well, I got 200 gold and a small bag.
Oh, can I have a look at the small bag?
Hey, I found it. It's mine. I found it. My bag. My small bag. Straz!
Yeah, what's up, mate?
Fuck is this small bag?
I'm gonna need the goggles to look
The
at
goggles,
the back.
the goggles.
I need to sort my webcam out. One sec.
Yeah, you got a nice Xbox controller there.
I turned it away from it because I was eating.
A Clifton kebab. Oh, hello. Just a normal bag.
No, you don't give me this again, mate. Fucking.
But you'll have to do Straz do a deception and Mastiff do an insight. That's just a fucking bag, mate.
No.
It's a normal.
I'll keep my gold. I'll keep my gold in it. And I'll put it in my pocket.
But I thought I was looking at it.
Look, I'm holding it out. You don't
Is there
trust
a
you.
path
Master
to
doesn't
go
trust you.
through this dungeon? Can I see exit or entrance to this place?
This place does seem to be some sort of there's no exit. It's just a room. There's a little altar at the front. It looks like some kind of temple or shrine.
Could I have a look at the altar?
You sure can?
See if what's on there.
Yeah, give it the
And what
old
can the exit was?
the old investigation. Although you're not familiar with Arcana, Mastiff, you do tell that it's no ordinary bag. You can tell that there's some kind of tinglies going on.
This is why I never trust Straz, the fucking
Why don't you trust me?
eye collecting bastard.
Those eyes were for a purpose.
So on there you can see some pages of pieces of paper. There's nothing else that really catches your eye.
And as it's an altar, can I tell what kind of god it's for, or is it if it's for a
You
god?
can give it a religion check.
These are not my strengths.
Wonders.
You cannot tell. But yeah, with the piece of paper, you can't decipher the language.
Hey, Wonders. Is one of your talking to God things here?
Here,
One of
Master
them,
Shine.
one of them does have some like kind of
I'll be back.
weird arcane sigils on them, on the pieces of paper.
Yeah, can some of you smart fellas, one of you bookworms, get over here and have a look at all this books and stuff? There'll be some important stuff there.
Strasner's just gone AFK, so he might be struggling with that.
Check in with look. Everyone comes out. I'm just guarding the exit.
Yeah, but Wonders, there's a like a god bench thing.
Yeah, I don't think this has anything to do with my one, so I'll leave that. If Straz wants to check on it, I'll definitely have to bring it out.
You're not being very helpful today, Wonders.
He's just been knocked unconscious. I think he's a bit dazed.
Yeah.
I'm willing to check it. I'll even Alright. So, toss it here. You guys want to check.
Did a investigation for the papers and then a religion to find out whether I knew what they believed in. They're worshipping.
Did everyone take their share of the 200 gold?
No. Was there other gold as well, or was that just it? Just
It
200?
was
There were
200 on the other bodies as well, wasn't there? So,
400 in total.
You can't tell what religion the altar belongs to.
80 gold each, boys.
Svalbard didn't even cost us.
All listeners with guidance. Ooh, with guidance. About guidance. Is that what you did, Wonders?
He just came, checked the altar, well, did a religion check to see if he couldn't notice what religion it was. Couldn't, and then just walked away.
Okay, I use a divine sense. Oh no, actually that won't help. Ignore me.
Gamolf, if you can do a perception check while you are stood there with your keen eyes.
Yeah. I'm trying. There we go.
You notice there's something off about the altar. You can't place your finger on it, but there's definitely something off with it.
We need to move away from the altar.
I might have a secret. Oh, Straz, you're back.
I'm going to back off a little bit.
What did I miss?
We're just checking the altar, but there's loads of paper and books and things that I'm not very interested in.
It's a weird altar.
So we tried to do some investigating and some religion checks, but it's not my forte.
Cool, I'm gonna go and investigate.
Just watch out. I think it's a bit funny.
Right, I think my guy's got stuck in a fucking wall. Oh no, he's not. Cancel last. Good.
I pulled you out anyway. Yeah, as you're investigating the altar, there is indeed something off with it. It takes a very keen eye to notice that there is, in fact, a very small difference in one part of the stone altar. It appears as though there is a very discreetly hidden button.
I'm just gonna press the button.
Okay, as you press the button, the whole altar starts to shake, and the top screeches off and falls off, revealing a large cache of gold.
Oh my, how much?
Nice.
On quick inspection, there's about 9,000 gold.
Fucking hell.
Oof.
Let's divvy that up.
Adventuring.
Oh,
1,800 each.
By 4. And there's, yeah. That's off, obviously.
Cool. Good. Is there? What about the papers that are on top of it? Can I
Well,
look at
Zavorax has got them in his hand, but yeah, you can investigate them. He can't make heads and a tail of them.
Take it.
You can't really tell. It says something along. You can't really read the language, but from the arcane sigils and the diagrams, it looks as though it's some kind of contract.
Or an religion as well. We're trying to figure out what they were worshipping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have no idea of the deity that was worshipped here.
Wonders, you not taking any money?
Oh, you don't like it in this evil place.
Or do you want to take? I'll just take all the dirty gold, and you could just have some of my clean gold.
That's alright, man. Thanks.
Fine. So that's an extra
Or
400.
or 450.
Appreciate that. That's cool.
I mean,
I have
sure.
no issue with that.
Okay.
Oh,
It's not what not.
All about that cash money.
I'm gonna say.
Okay,
I
so
mean, he did get his magic. He did get Magic Jesus shoes last time.
but they were his family's heirlooms.
Still had a monetary value. Everyone's impressed Master knows fancy words.
Live with your pink shoes and your pink codpiece.
Fair one.
Looking fabulous.
Okay, well I think if investigated this room, we've had a short
the
rest.
shit out of this room.
Let's continue.
Yeah. I'll keep hold of the papers in case.
In the guy, well,
If you can do a deck save, please, Wonders Long. You seem to have wandered into a trap.
yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I really did.
1 second, and I'll. God damn it!
I think I can hear screaming.
You can just hear whirring off the corner and some screaming.
To be fair, I'll try and get in line with him.
Right,
Ah,
you want me
my
to
thing.
to get
Not,
decks?
not enjoying it at all.
So you fail and you take 14 points of slashing damage as the trap slices into you, but then it breaks and disappears. The large blades just fall to the floor. Shoddy craftsmanship.
Yeah, now.
Oh,
About time there, Mr. Wonders.
yeah. Yeah, just wondering about what you guys were. Into the cave. I knew I should have did another traps, but
I'm good with traps. You need to chill. We're running around in them fancy sandals.
good advice. Found a few alleyways though, so there's somewhere to our east of which looks like there's
Before you get
boxes.
to the
What's the plan?
I'm trying to get in this room to do some investigating from the doorway, but roll 20 is really chopping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to definitely make this map small. If I do it now, all the
Stuff will
all the
die.
stuff just won't work because all the walls will be wrong. I
God
can't
damn
select
it,
everything
no.
and shrink it all at
You and
once.
your fancy maps.
I know, me trying to, be all exciting and stuff. I'll just have to split it down into a few different
I
ones.
know, it's just annoying that roll 20 can't hack it. 'Cause seeing all the hard work pay off.
If you can all roll a perception check, please.
I'd like to roll something. Perception, yeah?
Feeling particularly perceptive.
A little bit more perceptive than me.
I just got a note on mine. I don't know if it's just mine, but it says a roll 20 thing. Your connection to the server has been
Yeah.
interrupted. Anything you
I've
do
got the
right
same.
now will attempt to send you go back online. But to be on the safe side, you may want to stop doing anything important.
Just quickly refresh, so I'm not getting that.
I've got that. It pops up. I find it pops up every now and then and automatically tries to reconnect.
Maybe it's not just my map then, maybe Roll20 is having a big buzz.
I don't think.
Caused by you.
Yeah, I think your map is causing it.
Hundreds of people around the world trying to play, and Roll20's killed it.
And it could be, yeah, but I've got. I think it's the addition of other players because it doesn't stutter at all when it's just me on the map.
Sounds like a you problem.
It sounds like the
No,
opposite
it sounds like
of a
an
me
our problem. Yeah.
It works fantastic when it's just me. Well, I've seen you move now, Gamel, so you might be live now.
Yeah, my thing's still trying to reload.
I think it just a lot quicker all of a sudden.
Where are you gonna head, Gamal? East or north?
In the doorway where I'm at, I was going to do some just checking what was going on really,
Cool.
and seeing what I could see without going into the room, and then all hell broke loose.
As you were checking, everyone was doing a perception check. Obviously,
Did mine roll?
yours did not,
Did it?
but you were busy investigating, so you're too busy looking at the room to
Cool.
sense things.
Come on.
Master's just gonna wander up. Can I just fucking Roll20? I wanna go up north a little bit, but spazzed out.
That looks like prime trap territory.
Does, that's why he's walked in there, because he's an idiot.
Yeah, I'm running incredibly low on
Nothing in there, guys.
Okay, well, you don't notice anything, but you do hear the breaking of ground and some weird chittering as creatures seem to be falling from holes in the ceiling, and also some weird burrowing going on as creatures just burst forth from the ground.
Stand
People.
to!
The mole men.
It's similar.
Fucking moment.
People. Crab people. Look like crab. Look like people.
We
What song is that?
It's from South Park.
It sure is.
Oh, is that a dolphin? A land
It
shark.
doesn't look very friendly.
It doesn't, does it? Initiative. Okay. Let's go. Sorry. It rolled it twice.
It did. We'll change it to a 4.
Yeah, 4.
4s.
Good old Paladin initiative.
So I've got everyone apart from Wonders. But you did roll, but... there you
Yeah.
go, you've appeared now.
17. It's in
Okay,
there.
so it's Wonders first.
I'm gonna go with as many enemies. No, I'm gonna go bless. I'm gonna go simple. and go
Did
bless.
you heal yourself in that short rest?
He did not.
No, I didn't do a short rest. No.
Oh.
What could go wrong?
So who you blessing?
I'm gonna go for one on the exterior. So actually, that's the. Oh.
Who's the last one?
Both.
That's still from Gamma.
Cool.
I'm on the ceiling though. I don't know whether to worry about that.
Okay. You nominate him as his skepticism and passed on to Meals of Vorax. So pretty much.
Okay.
Bonus scene. Unless I was down, so my weapons go. I'm gonna. Can I? Gonna hold.
That's your turn then, buddy.
Turn.
Okay, brings us to Strasna.
Yeah, I'm just So I'm going to go to my spell book, and I'm going to do this wall fire.
Hello.
New spell.
Ooh.
So it is a line, but I can't.
Well, you can draw it. It's like any shape you want, really. You can do a circle, you can do a wiggly S.
Yeah.
So if you just get your draw tool out and then give it
Go
the old
wild.
Uh,
and you need to designate which side's the bad side.
yeah. That's what I wanted to do. Freehand is better, I think. So this wall, does it have to be like an actual proper shape, or can it be a wiggly
It
like?
can be wiggly, it just has to be continuous and somewhere you can see.
Okay.
And obviously up to the maximum length of the spell.
Yeah, so it's up to 20 feet.
And then you need to, it's 1 foot wide and you need to designate which side's the bad side.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go. This is the wall,
Looking forward to this.
and this is all the bad.
That's
So is
well
that-
over 20 feet.
Is it?
Yeah, well it's 13 feet from that corner to that
Oh,
corner.
okay. Like. Cool. Alright then, I'm just gonna do a line then. Drawing is difficult. It really is. When it's like laggy,
It is, yeah.
I don't want to just completely fuck everything up.
Dealing damage.
Not clicking thing. That's my key, right? So that's better. I think I've deleted myself, but I can bring me back
No,
in a minute.
you've moved yourself, you're under Zavorak. I'll move you back.
I think I've deleted some skeletons. Don't worry about that for now.
You have, but we can get them back.
Yeah, that's just drawing this fucking wall.
It's like trying to use remote desktop when you've got like a fucking 2-second
Yeah.
lag.
Like that then. So 20 feet, we'll get them too, yeah?
Yeah. Those two, and the
Thanks,
other
Mike,
side
Mike.
is the
Cheers,
bad
man.
side
Sorry
of
for
the
the
wall.
technical difficulties.
Mike hype.
And
Smart.
yeah, the side is the bad side.
That's the bad side, yeah.
Okay, so that's definitely going to be smashing 2 of them. The third one is slightly out of range.
Yeah.
Unless you want to do a super wiggle, and then you could probably get in with your 20 foot.
Uh,
If you like kicked it out as in like a hump. you
what
could
could
probably-
I?
Yeah, you like
It
20
would.
foot. You can do
Let's
it.
say yes.
You can do it. Okay, where's my save?
Yeah, like that, yeah. So all inside there.
Okay, so let's do some of the old deck saves. So the first one is a fail. Second weird boy is also a fail. Third weird thing is also a fail.
So
So they get smashed by 29 points of damage each.
that's it.
Oof. Oof. Big numbers.
And it's the same as the bonfire, so if it ends its turn there, it gets it.
Yes, it sure is.
Or start,
Very
whatever
nice.
you want, Mo, you're the boss.
Yeah. Well, if it ends, but you know, if it moves through it, it's still going to get fired just like the bonfire, because it's
Yeah.
if you're starting in a wall of fire, if you move, just makes sense
Yeah.
to me. If you're moving out of the fire, you're going to have to still do a save.
Yes. Cool. So that's that wall made. I'm gonna move up.
Oh, but
Can I move up? No, I can't move up.
you can't cast spells unless you do your shield. Otherwise,
Oh, you motherfucker.
not
Of
every
course.
start. You have to remember that I forgot as well. But at the start of every combat, you have to use your first bonus action to pop your shield. Otherwise,
Alright.
you can't cast spells because you're not shield proficient.
Yeah, of course. So,
I forgot that last time as well, so that's my bad as well.
I just forgot about that. So I'll use my bonus action before I did the wall.
Yes, so your shield's out
The
and
shield
floating,
is out
looking around
there.
with its crazy
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah. So and the skeleton and the white is just chilling,
Cool.
waiting.
Okie dokie. That brings
Yeah,
us
shield.
to Mastiff.
Well, this thing dropping out of the ceiling has scared the shit out of Mastiff, so he's gone full frenzy, and he's Does the frenzy mean do I get the attack on the first round, or is
No,
it?
it's a bonus round. It's a bonus action to go Frenzy Rage.
Right, if I then used Action Surge, I would get the frenzy attack.
Yeah. You
Okay,
get it
cool.
then, yeah. If you popped your action here,
Okay, so I'm blessed, aren't
you are.
Mm.
I? Okay, so gonna use Doubles
And the old doubles
with the -5 for the +10 damage.
on all of them, or just see how it goes.
He's fucking shit the bed because this thing's fallen out of the sky above him.
Oh, that
So-
one's actually burrowed from under the ground. It's the weird things that are attacking Straz that are popped from the
Well,
ceiling.
Either way, he's not happy, and he's just gonna go full ham on everything. So first double with -5. That didn't work.
That does not work.
Second double.
You've got bless as well, though, if that makes the difference.
Oh yeah, did the best. Got my first
Oh, well, with
one.
your -5, that was a 10. So even with your first attack, even with a bless, that would have only brought it to 14.
21.
These
do I need
creatures
to-
look very, very well armored.
Oh no.
Oh.
21. Do I need to?
Oh, it's -5, so that's 16.
Okay, and what is it? A D4.
The D4.
Or D-
Yeah, it looks
Nice.
like your attack's going wide, but the divine light bestowed on you by the old Wonders Long has caused the axe to smash it deep into the armor.
that +10 clicks. And then he's gonna pop Action Surge. Not gonna use the -5 because he's realised they're armoured, and that's a very terrible idea. Which is surprising for a man who's in the fit of rage. But he's still gonna go the old double. And he's gonna.
That's a miss.
That's not good, is
Even with your bless, it can't do it.
Yeah. So second double. 21.
That's a hit.
Gonna re-roll the d6. And then I've got my frenzy attack. 21.
That's a hit.
Boosh.
Okay, so I believe that is your turn. You're doing good work
Indeed.
on the weird. He's looking pretty rough now. Yeah. Not looking as happy as he once was.
Pretty good.
So this guy is going to try and disappear in the hole above him, and then he's going to try and drop down in the thick of things. But he will have to do a save as he leaves the old fire.
So can I use my reaction to attack him?
I sure can. He manages to only take half damage from the fire. As soon as he's dropping out of the ceiling, he's hard to see. You make a perception check first, see if you can see him. If not, then it'll be a disadvantage. Oh, yeah, you've seen him,
Very
so yeah, that's a hit.
today.
Okay, as he drops from the ceiling, being the weird fire person who's a bit androgynous, can't tell what it is, he's going to try and stick his hooks in him. The first one is a miss, but however the second one does manage to get past the floating shield, doing 15 points of damage. Not happy because he saw the guy set him on fire. Which brings us to Gamulf.
Fine, I'm going to use my bonus action to send the wolf to bite the shark thing eventually. Oh, damn it. Good job, the first one was a good one. Oh, sorry, but I assumed that was a hit.
19 is a hit, yeah. I'm guessing the advantage was just an accident.
Yeah, I was just accidental too many presses.
Yeah, no worries with roll 20 being the way it was. If I was just going to ask why advantage, but I'm guessing it was roll 20 just having a buzz because of my stupid maths.
Yes. Okay, and then I am going to pop off a couple of Viper's Asp, and on the first shot I am using a
Amanda.
fire arrow to see if that does anything different. And I get advantage on this because of my assassin trait. I'm going before him. Thank the Lord.
Only you weren't stealthed, so you're not surprising him. He's seen you when he burst out of the ground. If you were stealthed, then
I get advantage on anyone that hasn't been in combat yet. It's only
yeah, you don't
surprise.
you don't get your auto crit though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Cool. So this one with fire arrow, which is a 1d8,
Yep.
and sneak attack because Wolfie's up in his chops. Oh god, useless fire arrow. And then I will just do my second shot at advantage again.
Do they both get advantage?
It just says you have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet.
That is. Yeah, that's a hit.
You're happy with that?
Yeah. If that's what it says, I'm happy with that.
Fantastic. And yeah, that is my go.
Okay, which brings us to the creature who's going to take a step back. Still within Wolf's attack range. Going to get to the edge of that, and then he's going to do a running leap and jump over the top of Wolfie and try and land on you. Wolfie will get a free attack as he leaps through the air and tries to land on you. Wolfie doesn't quite manage to penetrate the heavy armour as the weird bulky creature just leaps with grace you won't believe. It lands on you. You need to do a dex or strength saving throw, whichever one you fancy.
Obviously dexterous because I am gonna be back flipping out the way of this like a motherfucker. Come on.
But he slips.
You fail, so it lands on you, pinning you to the floor.
Oof.
It also causes 17
Severe
points of damage as it crushes your form under its heavy weight, and then it's going to try and chomp down on your prone form. It gets advantage, which is a 26, which is a hit, smashing you for 43 piercing damage.
Oh, crikey.
Knocking you unconscious.
So was you how he likes it?
Brings us to the hook horror, who's going to try to jump in one of the ceiling holes.
Would the blast have made any difference to my wisdom, my dexterity saving throw? I didn't roll it at the time. I was trying to scroll up to see if it affected
It
saving
does,
throw.
yeah. So you can roll a d4.
But is it worth rolling?
Yeah, it's the difference between life and death. Well,
Yeah.
life and unconscious. In this case, it did not make a difference. if you'd rolled a 2 or above,
Wait,
you would have taken.
I just thought, is he within 10 feet? Because he gets +4 to any saving rolls because of my aura.
Yes.
You take half damage on that first attack. So instead of being unconscious, you have 3 hit points while being pinned under the beast.
Yeah.
I gotta remember my stuff better.
So this hook
Stupid
horror
fishworm.
failed his dex save as he tried to scuttle out of the fire and up the wall in the hole. If you can give us a wall of fire damage.
He failed it, right?
He failed it, yes, so he takes full damage. He takes 20 points of damage.
Okay, that spell's well powerful.
Yeah, it is.
He's then going to come dropping down the ceiling, and he's going to try and stick his fucking massive.
Fucking bring it, you little shitters!
The first attack just sails well wide of the mark, however the second attack he does manage to get the hook inside him, doing a measly 7 points of damage due to his bloody barbarian bullshit. This guy is he's gonna struggle to find a hole because there's like too much in the fire. He's gonna try and run round. So he'll do his save as he's legging it. He rolls a 20, so roll your damage, but he'll take half. That brings us to this guy who's going to try and take a good chomp out of Mastiff. He gets advantage because he was reckless, which is a hit, causing 16 points of damage.
Type of damage.
That's halved its piercing, it was 32.
Son of a
He's going to
bitch!
come in with his second bite, which due to his advantage is a hit.
Fuck it out.
The thing reckless giveth, but reckless taketh away.
That's right, I'm sure Windows got a heal in the bank for me.
It's alright, it was a piss poor roll. 8 damage. Which brings us to Zavorax.
Okay. Seeing Gamolf pinned underneath this giant thing, I'm gonna try and swing at that. Actually, I'm gonna try something different. I'm going to I'm gonna use my Dragon Fear. Try and like make them all frightened.
Okay then. Wisdom saving throw. So that guy passes. That guy fails and he freaks out and runs right through the fire and ends up burning himself to death because he's a fucking idiot. The top one rolls a 19 and saves, and the bottom one rolls a 2.
Oh, excellent. So anybody within 10 feet is also 0 movement, speed.
So that hook horror shouldn't have
It
run off, but it was more fun if he did.
But yeah,
So, did he get hit by the wall or not?
Yeah, he ran into the wall and died.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Even though technically he shouldn't have ran, but I forgot that bit.
What's done is done.
It's like every time it starts its turn. Was it this one that's dead?
The bottom one that failed, yeah.
Okay,
Fantastic. So you're saying it can't move and it's likely to just be sat on me for a while. Brilliant.
yeah, it is. It will, however, have disadvantage.
Yeah.
And it also takes damage when it starts its turn. Yeah, it's useful at times, but not always the case.
As I'm like lying under it, like.
And then that's my turn. I'll do a. That's my turn.
You sure? Sounded like you had something else there.
I'll cast Shield of Faith on Gamolf.
Okay.
Yes, my G.
Gives him a +2 armor class, doesn't it?
Because I'm trapped underneath a giant shark creature.
Okay, which brings us to Wonders.
That thing hit you for about 16 points of damage. 42 points of damage, didn't it, Gamma?
If I was to put a number value on it, it hit me for many.
Yeah, it was about 42. Yeah.
Fucking riggedy wrecked him.
I did not enjoy
So,
it.
going to my memory banks, aka Mo, if I trigger Ring of the Rams, that's the distance, not close, not close combat. It would be a disadvantage, wouldn't it?
It will be a disadvantage, yeah. 'Cause although it can't move, it can still still got it's threatening you still.
Hmm. Need to get this thing off Gamma. Okay, I'm gonna do what I think is best, which is Spirit Guardian.
Nice.
And we kill these three things. So, it heals. It doesn't matter. It's too bad damage.
Just need to check if you can see everyone. You can't see the hook horror in the corner, but you can see the two big boys, so they need to do their save.
I can see three. I can see the.
You can only see a tiny part of him. You can't see enough of him.
Okay.
Your problem is you share sight with everyone else. Fuck off, Google. My phone just came up saying Google. I didn't say that. Oh. Yeah, because you all share sight, so it's not your true line of sight. When I click on you, you can. It's definitely obscured behind a rock.
Oh, sure.
But they both failed, so they both take 15 points of damage.
Stupendous. And then I literally scoop down to Gamo. No. That was dumb. This move, I will go. Yeah, bonus move, I'm gonna literally kneel down next to Gamo for him with Healing Word. Get you off soon, man. With all of that health.
9 health, not bad.
Does that heal you? Do you get healed from your healing?
I get a little bit of back heal from it, yeah.
It's the spell level plus 2, I think it says.
So, yeah.
Which brings us to Strasna.
Yeah. So if I can't actually click on anything, that's the problem.
These things happen.
Yeah, I need. I mean, I'm trying to. I can't. The hold. I'm gonna have to reload the whole page.
I'm going to spend a lot of time on this over the week, so next week we won't be having issues because of my map. If we're having issues next week, it's because of Roll20.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm back in. So before I reloaded, there was still guys next to me, but they're all dead, right?
Yeah. There's no
Okay, so
one
come on.
directly next to you anymore.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to. If I shoot this one, is that gonna? Am I with the skeleton bows? Is that gonna mean I might hit Gamma?
No.
All right. Short bows then.
First one's a miss, the second one does manage to just penetrate the armour.
Great. And Whitey Boy, say double longbow,
They both miss.
and I'm going to go into spellbook, and then Scorching Ray at it.
That's a hit.
Still at disadvantage though, right?
No, you're no longer in melee.
No, I mean from the exhaustion.
No, that's only ability checks. So like your investigation and stuff,
Right, okay.
not attack.
Right.
So your first. It doesn't
First
say.
two hit.
Doesn't say you've got any spells left of that.
No, I do. It's just because I've used it. It says because I'm clicking on it again. It's taking a spell slot away that I do actually have. I had one level 2 spell slot left.
But when you use your spellbook, it said you had 0. At the top for the spellbook macro, it says
Oh,
level
that's
2,
weird.
3 remaining. Out 3 total, 0 remaining.
Oh, I thought I had one left.
It must be.
Alright.
Well, if you've got one left, then cast it. But
Well, I thought I did, but I must not have done. I can't. I thought I only did 2 scorching rays before.
yeah, I can only remember you doing 2. So there you
Yeah.
go for it.
I must have not added another one back on.
Yeah.
So this will be the last level 2 spell then.
Yep. So the first 2 hit, the last one misses. You do a total of 11 points of fire damage.
Yeah, perfect. And that's me done then.
Okay, which brings us to Mastiff, who is currently surrounded by weird creatures.
Did the one to my top right, does that look as heavily armoured as the one to my top left?
You'll need to do a perception check 'cause you haven't seen it been hit yet. But that
I'll
will
use it my action.
that
yeah.
would be your turn to try and discern that. Not something you're familiar with.
I'm gonna give top right a. Still blessed, aren't I? Yeah, a double tap with -5.
Okay.
Oh, 27.
It's a hit.
Reroll the d6.
He's still unsure of how armoured or squishy they are, but you do know Samson's might just rips right through its neck and it goes bloop.
Nice.
Trying to gather intel, Samson. Fucking hell.
Samson
Look
goes,
ahead.
all the intel you need, buddy, is that the fucking thing's dead. That the bodies hit the floor.
I
You're
love
getting
how
into it.
Full on gangster in combat. It's all like all godly the rest of the time. Got the bloodlust.
But when that adrenaline kicks in, you know.
Right, so double tap, but without the -5. Oh, I should have done it. Take the bottom one. Re-roll the d6. And
It's looking pretty
then
rough.
got one more double tap without -5. 23.
That's a hit.
I'm gonna re-roll the d6. That helps.
As you bring Samson's might down, you manage to find a weak spot behind the neck, going deep and severing its weird head as it goes bloop.
That's what you get. That's what you get.
Massive.
Lid.
That's it. He's fucking done.
Okay, brings us to Gamulf, who's currently pinned. So you'll have to do an athletics contest with the beast if you're on to get out.
Does my disengage thing, does that count against getting out of this as well, or will I have
No,
to do...
that's only for getting out of
Melee range.
attack of opportunity. It doesn't get you out of a pin.
So is it... what sort of check do I need to
Athletics.
wiggle away? Athletics. And if it helps, I've got the tiniest bit of butter in my pocket that I rub onto myself. Oh, it didn't help.
It does not help.
Wolfie comes over and starts licking you.
Yeah,
But you're
okay.
still pinned. That's your action, but you've still got your bonus action.
Can Wolfie try and bite and drag the thing off as his
It
like
can try
that
and
as
like
his attack?
bull rush him off. Like
Yeah.
it can try and like smash him off, but it won't be able to do an attack off. But it will
Yeah,
be able to
no,
do
no.
an
bull
athletics
rush.
off with it to try and push it off. Yeah.
Yeah. Wolfie's pretty athletic, right? Come on, Wolfie. Oh.
Yeah. Wolfie manages to smash the creature off. You're no longer pinned, but you are still prone on the floor. But you have got your movement. Now the creature's been smashed off you can move.
I'll stand up. And can I move without getting whacked? No, I don't think I
Only
can.
one way to find out.
Yeah, okay. I go and stand the other side of Wolfie.
Okay. As you maneuver out of its range and go past Wolfie, it has a quick chomp at your calf muscle as you walk past, which is a hit at 25, smashing you for a brilliant roll of 47 damage. Knocking you unconscious as you try and walk past the creature.
Like it hurt.
I felt like a good turn.
Solid.
Which brings us to this guy who's going to try and bite Wonders once. Rolling a 22, which is a hit.
Yeah.
When the attack finally rolls. And then he's going to use his other attack to bite Gamulf. So you've automatically failed 2 saves, Gamulf. And it does 31 damage to Wonders, so he's unconscious as well.
Shark worm.
Yeah, 'cause he's out of your 10-foot range now, isn't he, for his bonus saves.
Sorry, before I was unconscious, I should have said brass down at my screen, which should have killed those guys, obviously.
Well, it's at the end of their turn, but since you're unconscious, your angels have disappeared. So then a guy you've probably all forgot about comes hoofing around the corner. Which brings us to Zavorax. I say you've probably all forgot about because I forgot that there was one guy here that was still alive who was running around the top.
So I'm gonna come into LA range of this guy. And I'm going to lay my hands upon Thunders. I'm going to give him points of health.
Sorry, how many you cut out?
10.
10. Okay. You've used 25 total. Remember, you've got your
I've got
you've got your
15
macro.
left.
You've got your lay on hands macro that I slaved over.
Oh. I always have my
Nobody likes my macros.
keyboard has stopped working. My keyboard and my mouse have stopped working. I've had to. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's good. I like that.
Don't you patronise me?
bonus action. But I don't really have much I can do with it. I will leave it at.
Are you leaving it at that? Did you say? Sorry.
Yeah. There's
I think
nothing
with
else I
roll
can do at the
20
moment.
with my stupid map making it lag. I think everything's lagging because of it. Which brings us to wonders.
Mo, I know it's my fault on the previous one, but my Spirit Guardian hits at the front of everybody's boat. But I guess I can take the blame for not one of them.
At the front, okay. Roll your damage.
Okay.
Okay, failed his save, takes 14 points of damage. He's still alive, but he's looking pretty fucked up.
So, still alive, that's pretty good. I'm going to go with a air healing. I want to get okay. Do a I'll use my level.
I forgot as well. That guy's meant to be frightened. I don't know if he's been doing saving throws.
He has not. I just thought he was frightened for a minute. I didn't realise he got saving throws.
Every time he gets
Yeah.
Oh
attacked.
well.
Yeah, I think it would have negated it by now.
That's a hit. So as you bring the flail down, you do get to roll an extra 1d8 as well because of your divine. You get like your own divine smite. So as you bring the flail down, it smashes into its armoured form, penetrating it. The head flares up and the heat surges through it, followed by a bolt of radiant damage that just surges through it, kind of making it convulse as it just stands there like having an epileptic fit, and then goes meh, and then goes bloop.
And bonus action, I scoot over to Morph and oh sugar, I don't have any more level 1 spells. I want to only change my page. It'll take a while. If I remember, I don't have any level 1 spells.
I think you can cast level 1 spells at higher levels if you need.
Yeah, the next high level, because I ran out of level 2 spells as well. Let me check. Yeah. I've only got higher spells, of which I'm trying to keep in the bank. Okay, yeah. I guess I can use. Alright, cool. I'll use word level 3, please.
Okie dokie.
No, I'll use my potion. Can I use a potion? Does that work on downed?
It's an
Conscious.
action to use a potion
Or
on someone else. It's a bonus for you, but an action for someone else.
Name them, please.
Gamolf's healed for 16. He becomes conscious and is no longer practically dead.
2 death saves, 2 death fails. That.
Yeah, the way I've been rolling as well, I was definitely fucking gone.
At least the Vorax moved a bit closer, so you would have had +4 on it.
Yeah.
That is true. Yeah.
So that brings us to Straz.
Yeah, I'm moving with the skellies up. And they're gonna longbow this guy. That's the white doing the double longbow.
Yeah, they both miss as you're practically round the corner. The white can barely
What?
see him. Yeah, I mean the
Oh, okay,
the light
sorry.
doesn't follow around the wall because otherwise you'll be able to see shite all. But yeah, the wall's a
Right.
physical thing, so you can barely just see him, so he's super obscured. So sadly, that's a miss.
And then I got these two skeletons, which I assume they can see.
Yeah, a 13 is a miss.
And the other one,
That's a miss as well.
useless skeleton. I'm gonna just be in the ceiling above it. And I go spell work. Chromatic orb. At it.
That's a hit.
Fire damage. Level 1.
9 points of damage. Is that your turn then, buddy?
I think I'm gonna go back around the corner a little bit, me.
Okay.
That's it.
Brings us to Mastiff.
Finish him.
Reckless double tap -5.
That's a hit.
Push the button. +10 to that, please.
It's still alive, but you've managed to chop one of its arms off and almost cut through one of its legs. It's struggling, but it's still flailing its one arm at you.
I'll do double tap, but without the -5.
That's a hit.
I'm gonna re-roll the whole thing.
It matters not. He had 1 health left. As you bring Samson round, he smashes it. You don't even use the blade. You just use the side of the blade and just splatter it up against the wall and just crush its head until it goes pop, and then goes bloop.
You fucking get some!
Victory.
What are you doing down there, Camel?
I'm not feeling too great. I kind of.
I help Gamorph up.
Thank you, Wonders. Anyone got any of them heals?
I think we'd I don't know how much time has passed, but I think everybody's probably feeling a bit rough and a bit low on spells.
Ready for a little nap?
Can we do...
What's this room over here?
So
Can you see Gamol? Is it?
It's literally been about 3 hours since you had a sleep.
Yeah, I think we have a short rest.
No.
You'll be able to short rest,
yeah.
but you're definitely
Yeah.
too soon to have a full-on nap again.
Master's just gonna like slump up against the wall and start having a short rest in here.
Yeah.
Box.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a short rest too.
Can we just ignore Gamorph then, or like?
No, it's all good. I can do a short rest. I was just trying to investigate this room before everyone ran in.
You can see there's lots of little crates that seem to be with building supplies and generic tools for like masonry work. There's lots of pickaxes, very cheap quality, just used for, obviously this is what they've been using to build and extend the dungeon.
Nothing good in there.
And obviously if any hit dice you roll, just add your own health to it.
Yeah.
Wonders, you also need to, each one of them rolls you need to add your constitution modifier as well.
Okay, and then can I investigate the dead shark mole?
Yep, it has nothing on it. It looks a weird creature. You're not too sure what it is.
Anything in it that's useful for my poisonous kit? What would I have to roll for one of those? No.
Do a nature check to see if.
Advantage.
So that, you know, you've read the book now. You're pretty confident what's in there. In regards to poison, the bullet has So you realise it's a bullet with that kind of roll, but it has nothing to do with poison. You do know
Is
it
there
is
anything-
referred as a land shark.
Is there any valuable bits on a land shark?
Its armoured plates can be used for fortifying buildings, but they are very heavy.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm not interested in that. Then
We've got a bag of holding though, haven't we?
No. We
I
got a
mean,
bag.
no.
Well, it's not quite a bag of holding. It's just for.
It's a magical bag of holding for organic matter.
Yeah. Sorry.
can I? Where's the nearest like the other thing? The nearest like mole corpse? The other thing?
The weird thing from the ceiling.
Ooh,
Yes.
Well, there's a few around Mastiff, and there's
Okay.
one near Strasna that's a bit burnt to a crisp.
I imagine I'm near it and trying to roll a nature on it.
I think you can tell that it's a hook horror.
Uh,
They generally live in caves or in the Underdark. They like to surprise people and try and hook them.
interested. Anything
Nothing
valuable
to do
on
with,
it?
nothing to do with poison.
Anything
Nothing really
valuable?
valuable on them. Not many people live to tell the tale after meeting one.
God damn hook horror.
Master's just having a little look around at the things he's been twatting. Does he
They,
find anything?
they don't have any value of them. Like they've got no gold or anything on them. Like the bullet's head would make a nice trophy, but other than that, Mastiff doesn't notice anything.
Strasna, are you still collecting eyes? I haven't seen you pop out any eyeballs.
Well, the eyes were for the shield, so I've got. I need to get another. I mean,
Hobby.
I could get some eyes out, but I might move to something else.
I'm for one pretty happy that you achieved your eye collecting saga.
I mean, I'm not that fond of what you've made out of it though.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
what-
weird. Are you ever going to
Cool.
explain that? Like,
Yeah, it's a shield. Got eyes on it that can sense danger for me and protect me in battle.
okay.
I mean, yeah, sure. What a great explanation.
That's
I'm
what it
sure
is.
I'm sure all those dead orc children were chuffed with it.
What, they're dead, so what do I care?
You're gonna help us in a fight.
It's going to help me in a fight. It'll mean I'll die less easily. Maybe I'll...
And what's the deal with your fake eye now? Like, you just popped your eye out. That was pretty
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
You never really explained that.
Yeah, well, there was a space for an eye on the shield, so I put an eye on the shield.
But what have you got in your eye socket now?
Another eye. I mean,
Whose eye?
it's there's a magical like stone eye. It's like
Oh,
I can see perfectly fine out of it. It makes literally no difference to me.
Strasna, if I'm honest, you're a very strange person. But
Yes.
I'm glad that I'm not fighting against you.
Look, I can show
Glad
you.
you're on
if you
our
want.
team rather than Ez.
I can
That's
show
good.
you the eye thing if I want, and I'll just get out the eye gouger and balls up to Vorak.
I'll be like, no, that's quite alright, thank you. I'd recommend you stay
Literally walk
back
up to
unless.
Strasna and like poke him in his eye, and just like. poke him in the eye.
He goes, it's the wrong one!
Yeah, you see, you can't even tell the difference. Yeah, I mean, I might as well pop out something.
Wait, what?
Hey. Ew.
Alright.
What am I-
I'm still not sure whether Straz's character is male or female.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, why does that matter?
Just don't, because it
That's
depends what
stiff.
they're gonna pop something
Mastiff's
out.
always just looking to put his
Yeah.
in places.
And
Come on.
androgynous.
Come and sit on Mastiff's lap. We can talk about the first thing that pops up.
Took a weird turn.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'll keep popping some eyes out just for but also the eye, but also the eye tendon or whatever it is that's attached to it.
Okay, you'll definitely, even if you're using the eye gouger, you'll need to roll to see if you can keep the optic nerve attached.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. What, a nature check?
Yeah. Yeah, you managed to get virtually all of the optic nerve attached. It looks pretty grim.
Cool. And then I'll tie it onto the bottom of the shield. It's like dangling, like a little
Like a lucky charm.
Sickle.
charm. Yeah. I'll add that one to my collection. Cool.
We've had a short rest in here. You've checked out the room with the boxes, Gamorth. Was there anything else in there?
Pickaxes, just like digging supplies, really. Nothing else in there.
What's that thing? Is that just the wall?
That's a
or
door.
is it a door?
It's
What,
a
it's
door.
a door.
You might not look it, but it's a
So-
door.
Thought it might have. Yeah.
Hold
What's
on.
what's up at the that corridor bit? Did you have a look any further up there, Mastiff?
Nope.
Or does that just connect back to where we were?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Oh,
What you checking there, Gamorth?
The door for traps.
As far as you can tell, the door is not trapped. It is, however, locked.
Okay, I'm going to try and unlock the door.
Okay.
God fucking damn rolls.
Pretty good roll.
Yeah, but that's with a plus 15.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh my god!
plus 15. Outrageous.
Yeah, you managed to unlock the door, believe it or not.
Fantastic, guys. There's a doorway through here.
Hey.
Guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall we look at that thing, or I'm looking in this area right here, to the north of us. There's another route around. Shall we carry on round the bottom? Carry on going south.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Let me just stick my head through the door and tell you what I can see.
Are you going to stealth your way in? Normally goes really well for you.
Yes. I am going to try and roll some stealths. Give me a little minute. Do. I will roll the advantage just in case.
Ooh.
Okay, so as you peek
You
through the door,
vanished.
you can see some more corridors.
Okay.
Up to the north, at the very edge of your vision, you can see a pile of rubble that does seem to lead further north into the cave. There's some more corridors heading south, and another corridor heading west, and there's also a door that seems to head west as well. You can just see a bed inside the door.
Guys, I think these are going to all meet up. Does someone want to try and go around the top and see if I'm right?
Well, are these things around here humanoids? No, they're not, are they? Are there any like? Can they...
The Duergar would have been
Oh, are they Durigar?
Anyway,
the
do
little dwarf men.
deep dwarves.
Oh.
Don't we need some stuff from Durigar?
No,
Yeah, we did. We looted them. They had like 200 on them.
No stuff for the
no. We need illithids, demons, and vampires.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck,
Okay.
there's probably an
Yeah.
illithid
So
here.
what? I could just send a skeleton up forward because I could. If it dies, then I could just create another skeleton. No problem. So I'll just send him up. Am I as telepathically linked to these skeletons as I am a familiar man?
No, you just give them an order and they follow it to the best of their ability.
Right, so he's going to go up, walk up, and I'm going to walk on the ceiling behind him. So I'm there.
Okay, so you can see that the natural cavern expands north. You can see there's the metal door where you first came in. You decided to head south instead of west, and you do see some rubble, and that it does seem to be an actual like passageway that's been created heading south.
Right. So I'll send this skeleton around, Scout, so I can still see you. He's going to go there,
Okay.
and then I'm going to shout around to Gamov. See the skeleton man?
Possibly. I'm trying to move. No, I can't.
You should be able to. Might be because you're stuck in the wall.
I can see all the way to here, and I can't see anything. I
Oh,
see
yeah,
the
'cause-
like the opening at the top.
Skeleton doesn't. You can't. You should be able to. When
No, I can
look-
see him now. I can see him now.
It must have been lag then.
It's just not got all the way across.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see a skeleton. Is
Yeah, no,
definitely good?
I only sent one. So I'll tell the skeleton to just walk down.
The skeleton's walking at me. Is he going to attack me?
Well, he's going to look at the rubble. It's like, can he get over the rubble?
Yeah, it's about like 2-3 foot tall. It looks like there's been a bit of a cave collapse. Well, yeah, it's definitely passable.
Fine. He's going to then walk down. Oh my god.
As the skeleton continues down the corridor, a section of the wall opposite it just opens up and smashes straight across, smashing the skeleton up against the wall, disintegrating it instantly.
Oh
It
no.
appears there are traps.
What about the 1 HP thing? Is it just completely destroyed it?
Its body's no longer connected to anything.
Okay, that's fine.
It's basically been ground into dust as the entire wall just slammed it home with such force.
Guys, this place is super trapped. We need to check every room before we go too far into it.
Right, and I'm gonna go. Well, I knew that was gonna happen, of course. And I'll just go back, walk back where the Duragar are.
Oh wow, it did fucking major damage as well.
And then the.
As far as you can tell, there's no traps there. But it's 11 o'clock, so I'm gonna call it there because it's really annoying me, all this stupid lag. We should have got a lot further through this, but the fucking lag's just slowing us down hard. So I'll get that fixed for next week. I'll make it. I'll split it up into a few different maps, and yeah, we can get it sorted.
Cool. No worries.
This has been
Yeah,
good.
it was good.
Yeah, well, I'll just sign off the stream, and then we can have a quick chit chat if you're still about.
Awesome sauce.
There we
Cheers,
go.
everybody.
Peace.
Cheers, chat. Good.
Let's chat. Eat.
So obviously we had a bit of the old issue with lag. I don't know if it's cause the old my map's too big, or if it was just having issues because Roll20 often does have issues. Who knows? So that was a good session. Gamolf nearly died. Not too sure about when I'll next be on. It's definitely not the B team this week. That'll be next Tuesday. I'm not too sure about Saturdays yet because I'm back to work. As soon as I know, I'll let you guys know. But we're definitely back next Monday, regardless, for the Fist at the same time. So we'll see who's on, just to drop the old raid. And yeah, so just stick around. Obviously, spam the emotes, give him a good fisting. I think we'll raid Dead Ed Draven. He's a good lad. He's playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey at the moment. So yeah, as soon as you get there, spam away, and Thanks a lot. We'll catch you next time.